You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
They confuse us with so much life. Just come on this way. not even thinking that we will realize. And if we criticize, we could be ostracized. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord, please listen to this prayer that comes from before. Please send us another Moses again. Oh, we just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. Time to make them oppress us stay. So the children could see their way. Make them get on their knees and pray. Then I'll be up to judgment day. Oh, we just can't make it this way. Please deliver us today. Be like the Israelites did. Please send us another Moses again. Lord, we just can't make it this way. Yes, deliver us today. Oh, we just can't go on this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Please listen to what I say. Yes, hurry up with judgment day. We just can't make it this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Must we get old and gray? And the children can't see their way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. We like the Israelites in day. Please send us another Jesus again. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 Lord, we just can't go this way. Lord, we just can't make it this way. No, 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 we just can't go this way.
We gotta save it. Oh yeah, my sweet TNT. Oh yeah. We used to sing sweet, sweet Trinidad. To leave here, boy, you must be mad. This is the land of milk and honey, rum and coke and easy money. While those verses we were singing, alarm bells kept on ringing. Pundits on each pulpit saying, "Oh, heart and our soul decaying." Suddenly we wake up to a living nightmare, not bliss while electoral that. How did we ever come to this? But so long we hearing, you got to stand up and be counted. But daily we're intimidated. Every day our next to witness silence while we recoil from the violence. In our land there is a crisis, broke police, unruly ISIS, while sweet revenge gangs exacting. Police commissioner still acting Trinbago. It's high time we separate the goat from the sheep. Tell them talk is cheap. We're caught in the world when we have to reap. While them police busy playing hide and seek. We're facing the world when we had to reap. Hey. getting on. We're fighting, making porn. Us school girls you won't believe. Live MMA, they're pulling weave. Check the vibes they're living by. Dance all slackness, get rich or die. Alkaline Tomovado. Mention my throat, they don't know. No morals, no ethics. There is a centrifugal black hole. Lord, we must move quick to wake their conscience and save their soul. So long we've been hearing evil triumphs when good men do nothing. No triggers pump while words be fraughting, and while church attendance real low. Protest pack plus them casino, while black market prices haggling. Through a port with big guns they smuggling. Spanish women are hot like their music. Saucy salsa, human traffic trend they go. We can't wait. The devil making hair while we sleep. Tell them talk is cheap. We're caught in the world when we have to reap. While we look on numb as more mothers who weep. We're in the world when we have to reap. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, Now the nation's soul has been revealed. How they find Shannon Banfield. Busy street, yes, in our city. Killed by beasts who show no pity. Now there's fear and trepidation. What is happening to our nation? So I pray this one infraction will propel us into action. Trend they go. The time is now. We have to take our country back while these monsters flow. We cannot run from their attack. That is why I'm still saying time to stand up and be counted. Our young girls, they're being hunted. Not for jobs by institutions, but by clubs for prostitution. While from you gas some arranging on the seas, cargo exchanging. In the Gulf, drugs, guns and women. And the Coast Guard cannot stop them trend they go. The time is now. Look how the murder rate leap. Tell them talk is cheap. We're caught in the world when we have to reap. Before more of our daughters they put us to sleep. We must stop this world when we have to reap. Time to stand up and be counted. We must defeat this threat they've mounted. We cannot wait for no messiah. Like zero fiddling through the fire. But while the flames we keep romancing, the grim reaper keeps advancing across the land. He casts his shadow, flashing victims to the marrow. Trend they go. The time is now. Look how the price we paying don't steep. Why some labor keep? We're caught in the world when we have to reap. We need a fresh new broom for a broad crime sweep. Must stop this world when we have to reap. Save our land, Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I say you get up one morning, your elders have something. You don't know how they get it, but you want to use it. But if you ask them old people to get the things what they went through, ask them this any day, and your parents sure to say, black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to get a pulley and jam with the devil. Why? Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim offshore and hold your boat steady. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with that dragon, now you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man do get nothing easy. get up one morning, and oil money running. How it come you don't know, so that it care how the thing go. But if they read about Uriah, they wanna find out the pressure. How we get so much old hell to get a penny from PLL. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something, with that eagle eye you keep watching, because I don't tell you already, black man don't get nothing easy. I say we got up one morning, independence happening, getting the thing come easy. Now they're taking liberty, but if they know about petition, we are to send to England for some woman to tell we in this colony free. Black man have to keep on jabbing, but black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. People hold you, humiliate you, turn on and sell you, and then they free you. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something, with that dragon eye you keep watching, because I don't tell you already, black man don't get nothing easy. So when a black man gets something, he got to start thinking to get it there easy. He got to practice economy, from getting licks from the slave master to become the land owner. Brother, it's a terrible journey, back with plenty brutality. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. You got to rise up, you got to stand up, make up your mind, you will always stay on top. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to
apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Come and be while you fix it, Jesus. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me brother, cover me sister, them who under pressure. Cover, 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 cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover, 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 the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover, cover, cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me, man. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, cover, cover. Cover me. Cover me. Cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception, It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. As you get in, ladies and gentlemen, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. And this is how we start the thing.
It have our place, WZYE, where they treat you like friends and family. So if you're looking for a place to belong, going WZYE, you could come along. If you have haste, do come with me. We do have dad on WZYE, Santa Medite.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. As we always say here, we originate, we don't imitate. We bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. In addition, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter what color t-shirt you have on. You have on a burgundy t-shirt, a maroon t-shirt, a salmon t-shirt. Each and every one is welcome in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM. And we are so convinced that we bring you the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth that we put it in words for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The only program on a planet with an oath/express to you, the people. I will bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Let me bring in my pal, the man himself, the one and
Yes.
only, Uncle
Yes.
Tommy.
Good afternoon, good evening. This is the Truth to Power Hour. And I'm glad to be part of it. Glad to be here in the village with you and with our audience, wherever they are in the diaspora. We are here to speak truth to power.
Yeah, there you have it, Tommy. There you have it, boy. There you have it. So Tommy, I want to do three things tonight. I want to call Senator Anil Roberts. I want to call Senator Damian Leiter. And I want to call Julia Davy. I don't know if she will pick up the call, but I want to call her. I really want to call her. You may ask why, right?
No, I'm not going to ask why. I know that there has to be a good reason for each of the calls that are going to be placed.
All right, good. I'm glad. I'm happy. Today was a really fantastic. Tommy, you know how I had jury duty, boy? I had to go jury duty.
I'm not surprised. One of my sisters told me that she got notice for jury duty last week too. Because this is for February, early February.
I wonder if people just get jury duty in Trinidad. Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know how the system works.
Yeah, how does the system work in Trinidad and Tobago? Do you guys get a notice for jury duty? How do they select a jury in Trinidad and Tobago? Because I had to go for jury duty tomorrow. And so I mixed up. I thought I had jury duty today. So I called to get a substitute for me for my class, but then I realized I don't have it. I have it tomorrow, and I don't have classes on Tuesdays. So hopefully I'll do something to get out of jury duty, and I don't have to go back. Well, what
Most
is
of,
there? $5 a day?
well, what they give nothing is the same. They expect your
Yeah, yeah.
employer to be paying wages.
What does jury duty in New Jersey pay? Does jury duty in New Jersey, pay? Let me see. Let me see who can answer this question here. $5 per day. In New Jersey, jurors are compensated for their service. Although the pay is relatively modest. Modest. Modest.
Can't even buy a sandwich.
As of the latest information available, here are the details regarding jury duty pay in New Jersey. First 3 days. For the first 3 days of jury duty, jurors are paid $5 per day. 4th day and beyond, starting from the 4th day of service, jurors are paid $40 a day. Jurors may also be eligible for reimbursement of certain travel expenses, depending on the distance traveled to the courthouse. It is important to know that these rates are subject to change, and it's always a good idea to check with the specific courthouse on the Jersey Jury website for the most current information. Additionally, some employers may continue to pay employees while they are on jury duty, but this varies by company's policy. If your employer does not pay you during jury duty, you may need to rely on the state's jury duty compensation. Wow, $5 a day, boy. First 3 days. Are you trying to get out tomorrow? Yes. Let me don't say that too loud. Eh? Next thing, somebody send this video to the jury duty people and tell them that fella, that fella wanted to get out, so he get out. You know what I mean? Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Let me go to the chat. Miss Atlanta, welcome. Miss Atlanta. Hello. She hung up, yes. Miss Atlanta, welcome.
Yeah, good evening. I saw you said you're going to chat.
Mm.
But yes, we have a very good day.
Turn on your computer.
Right. Yes, we have jury. Yes, we have jury duties in Trinidad.
And how do you get what they send you a notice? Send you a notice?
Yes.
Do they send you a notice for you to appear?
Whatever. I never did it.
I want to find out
Yeah.
how many people in Trinidad ever get a jury notice for jury duty.
How many cases they have? Must be one case. How many cases they have? You tell. Because and they don't pay you. They don't pay you. They get a stipend to do it. But they don't pay you.
Okay. All right.
But you can find out.
So Miss Georgia sent me a note here. The Jury Act, Chapter 653 of the Trinidad and Tobago, which can be accessed online, provides useful and extensive information regarding jury service. Persons above the age of 18 years and under the age of 70 can be selected to serve as a jury.
I
Okay.
don't know if anything has to do with the years.
I just want to know if anybody in the chat or ever served in any jury in Trinidad. No, I'm asking if anybody in the chat ever served in jury duty in Trinidad. I'm just asking. Or anybody listening, have you ever served jury duty in Trinidad and Tobago? I just want to find out.
I don't know. Right. I know people serve, like my brother and all kind of things serve.
How long they serve?
People serve.
They serve. How long they serve? You know?
It's horrible. I don't know. No, they just go to do duty. Um, I don't know much about it. I know they didn't get pay, but they get a stipend. They don't get pay. I don't know if it changed over the years. But they go for duty. But remember our law? It's a jokey law. I mean, I don't know. Public's not like you all.
Zalana, how you gonna say Trinidad law is a jokey law? What you mean?
Well, remember they said the law is you remember what I was saying in Trinidad? The law is on donkey.
Oh, okay.
You never hear that?
Yeah, I hear that. I hear
You
that.
never.
Yeah, I heard
Right,
it.
the law is I don't know if I could use it.
Yeah, you could use it. You could use it. You could
Your
use it.
station.
No, you could use it.
Seen it.
No, you could use it.
Oh, you can say the law is on us.
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, well, all right, but I hear people afraid and afraid.
No,
and
Donald Trump made that acceptable on radio,
No,
TV,
no,
all
listen,
about
I
this.
ain't talking about there, but I talk about Trinidadians, how everybody afraid and they like the hush culture. Everything is allowed.
Nah,
it's
Prime
allowed.
Minister Rowley say worse than that. So what's the big deal?
Yes, he said was
He say worse than
yeah,
us.
but so
Yeah, so
but it always alleged,
what
you know.
what
As I'm listening to you.
all right.
What is that?
Alleged. What's alleged? That ass is you can't say that? You say it's alleged. What was alleged?
Everything in Trinidad is always alleged.
Oh, okay.
Before they say Tommy said so and so,
Mm.
they will say it is alleged that a man who's supposed to be in the basement and
Oh God.
it is alleged, and then there's always say it is alleged. In other words, they don't free to talk.
I feel mostly PNM people saying that.
I don't know who, but I might you can't say PNM people alone.
No, I say I think.
Trinidadian.
I say I think. I ain't sure, but I think.
Oh.
Yeah. You go here.
You can say it's you could say it's rampant in the PNM if you want to say that.
Mr. Atlanta, why are you using them big words for them PNM people? Them know what rampant means?
Oh, please.
You think they know what that word means?
You listen to me. If you have to take study, if to go and go to jury duty,
Yeah.
because you are a professor. You're talking about big words. Look, boy, I listened to you. You remember you are the professor in the basement.
Mr. Atlanta, I don't use big words, Them ain't really hear me use no big words yet. If they think them words is big. Boy. So, Mr. Atlanta, what you saying? This little black boy from Chumaka, Clavantil, can use big words?
Of course, you noted. That's what I said. I learned from you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
How you think you remember? Right.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, all right.
It's listening to you and on the program.
Oh, okay. But Mr. Atlanta, I have plenty of them now using splendiferous and montifulous and tiftifulous and all kind of loss,
Well, right. Remember, you have a lot of students from Trinidad,
No, from the PNM, from the PNM. Most of them from the PNM.
Right, but,
yeah.
Right, but you have a lot of. I don't know if you're getting paid, but you have a lot of students online.
Yeah, because I'm trying to help them with the PNM miseducation they get.
Okay. Okay, listen.
All right, bye-bye. Yeah. Tommy, I'm trying to help them, but
maybe eventually they will learn.
Oh God, boy. Miss Georgia send me what kind of information about jury here in Trinidad, boy. I was just trying to find out now. Anyway, Mr. Intellectual said, good evening, pro Uncle T and villagers. I hope you're all on a marvelous Monday filled with of God's choices, blessings. Pro, I see you still have hope for them dunce people on that radio station. What do you do them that they will not let you make a contribution in the program? Tommy, when I call the pastor with the internet search engine name. KFC, welcome.
Hey, good night, Mr. Watch your Uncle Tommy, man. What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
KFC.
Man, I did. Remember you gonna try the Lord that ass? Hello?
Yeah, we listening.
Mr. Wall Street.
Yeah.
But all the PNM no real moves and things and so what to fool people, right? You know the move the try people now?
What is that one?
No high electricity for this year.
No raise in electricity?
Yeah, for this year.
Eh?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. What a good boy.
But last night I take in her life
Mm.
and see her peer activist football party government. She crying that
Oh
they
God.
she bread.
KFC. I'm gonna call she after the top of the hour. I'm gonna call she.
Whatever I'm saying now,
Uh,
I see short like he walk he get your constituency.
you walking?
Yeah, he walk in, he get back, I see him on the news tonight. I
Oh.
see one who was in that PNM jersey, was in that PNM meeting or a bigger one, or the people not sleeping. He was in them PNM thing there.
Mm. Was he shaking plenty people hand?
Government, yeah, the Chinese community congratulated them. Right now, right now the Indian are doing thing every Sunday. The Indian had the thing on the station. Yesterday will be the China getting our station to show where Chinese things now. The
Yeah.
Africans have to show the history of the world, with the slavery we will go through and all kind of thing. Nothing for me.
You'll get some scrums. Don't worry yourself. You'll get some scrums.
The rest are in this country, Mr. Washington. Mr. Washington, I know you're not going for no break. I'm playing no music and things. We don't to the people business and we keep playing fire blazing. This evil, wicked people. We can't take on them 5 years. But Mr. Washington, your boy look at and from Monday to Thursday, she can call in and tune in to your contribution and money now.
Who is that?
For look at now.
Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday?
Mondays and Thursdays.
Or Mondays and Thursdays?
You have 4 days play now.
Eh?
Yeah.
From 6?
Game at from 6 in the morning till 8.
All right, I got a game at. You on the board for yourself?
Yeah, you can train the boy, tell the boy to scream your cause and the boy to dictate your to hang up. When I take your call, hang up the phone and all kind of thing. You know. So you could call in and spread the wickedness of this evil, wicked PNM.
Yeah,
Right
man.
up to honest.
Yeah, man. Bless. Yeah, Tommy boy. Tommy on the
Yep.
Mugabe station. You know? Tommy, one day I played tricks on them, eh? You know? Right? You know they were screening my call, right? They're so unsophisticated, right? So they're screening my calls, right? So they know this number here, but you see the other number? They didn't know the
Right.
other number, right? So they see a number from foreign. As soon as they see the new number, they pick it up right away. I start to laugh. I say, hey, I catch you. Hey, catch me with what? Catch me with what? I see WZYE show up. But that phone never called 91.9 before.
Right.
So they thought it was a new caller now. And it come from foreign. So yeah, they say they. So that's now. Anyway, let me finish in the chat. Yeah. They don't want to make no contribution. And just now, when the PNM sponsor our program, cancel Christmas. It's the first time I see something connected to Google that is incapable of making sense. They have to cancel, remove that error. Oh God. I hope Google don't find out about that man. They will hit him a lawsuit for the misuse of their brand. Oh God. Shanika, welcome. Good evening, Wall Street and Tommy and all on the chat. Blessings. Dane boy. Dane Khan boy. Good evening, Wall Street and Uncle Tommy and all the villagers of WZYE. Look, we partner boy. Volsang boy. Volsang, you're inside. What attacks? Good evening, Walls, Uncle Tommy, Hanif and Shanika.
Good evening.
Lisa. What last name is Gerard? What kind of last name is that, Tommy?
Gerard?
Yeah, Girod. You know it's Girard. What is Gerard? What would that
Don't
be?
know. Don't know.
Lisa, what is the origin of GIROD? Good evening, everyone. Look, we partner busy. Let me see what you're saying today. Let me see what busy saying today. Good day, Uncle Tommy and Wall Street, all listeners. Continue to share the life. A house without a proper foundation will fall. Yeah, boy. Tommy, busy stepping it up day after day, you know.
Yep.
You know, you start off in the sub basement, you know. You want to get to the penthouse quick, boy. You're trying to get to the penthouse real quick. Today's menu, paratha roti with Edo's choker, going up with a cup of chocolate tea. Hey. I'm busy. Chocolate tea? Tell me what's that one? Chocolate tea?
You never had any?
No, but all right. What is the difference between Lipton tea and chocolate tea?
Chocolate tea is made with cocoa.
But iced tea?
Yes.
No. How that go be tea?
Well, some people say hot cocoa or hot chocolate.
Oh, look. Tommy, you're too smart, you know. I'm telling you, you're too smart. You mean hot chocolate? That's what you mean.
We could have it cold too.
Well, cold chocolate. You could have coffee cold too. So if coffee cold,
It's
it's coffee.
No, it's still coffee.
So how chocolate go be tea? Chocolate and tea is two different things.
Yeah, well, in Trinidad, chocolate could make tea.
No. How chocolate go make tea?
In Trinidad.
Okay. Tommy.
Especially if you drink it at night.
Yeah, that's like reverse back.
Especially if you're drinking it at night. It can make tea.
Yeah, I see the man said chocolate tea. I said, but wait now, like I thought what he did told me is make hot chocolate and then put tea in the chocolate to make chocolate tea. You understand?
No. He made chocolate. He made chocolate.
You mean hot chocolate?
Since he's drinking it at night, he called it tea.
No. Sorry. Busy, you're trying to fool we. We catch him, Tom, we smoke him out. We went down in fishing pond, Sandy Grande, and smoke him out. But a cup of chocolate tea.
Just Trinilingua.
Yeah, and Tommy, you almost fall for it too, man.
Yeah, I overstand.
Yeah. Oh God. Hey, Mr. Florida, you ever had chocolate tea?
Yeah.
Where?
Jamaica chocolate tea.
What explain?
Google it. It's a Jamaican. It's a hard, like a stone, and you had to grate it. I had an ex-Jamaican girlfriend.
How that go be chocolate tea? So what is the difference between chocolate tea and tea?
Google, Mr. Anselm, Google it and you'll see.
All right. Let me do that.
It's be like a stone. Chocolate. The way how it is. And you make tea, chocolate tea. Google it. I look on this.
Yeah, man. All right, let me Google it. Is there chocolate tea or hot chocolate?
Yes, both.
Huh?
6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Chocolate tea, hot chocolate.
Oh. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, there's chocolate tea, boy. Hot chocolate, also known as hot chocolate, is a rich, creamy beverage made from chocolate or cocoa powder, milk or water, and often sugar. There are several variations. Chocolate tea is a type of tea that incorporates chocolate flavors. It can be made in several ways. Chocolate infused tea.
There's chocolate infused tea.
A blend of black, green, or herbal tea and cocoa shells. Yeah, Brooklyn. What is this?
Say good night to you, Washi. Good night to Tommy. If you was a listener, good night.
Yeah, Brooklyn. Good night.
I don't believe you was poor, you know. You lied to me, eh?
What do you mean?
See all that story about Chubaka, can you pour and you go up to be a professor,
Uh,
I feel you learn that trick from Kid Rowley. I feel a story, I kind of Kid Rowley story, you know.
oh God.
Because the things that poor people grow up on Wall Street, you don't know about it. So it's impossible for poor people to grow up on certain things that you don't know about and you claim to be poor.
You know about chocolate
You
tea?
understand?
You know about chocolate tea?
Wall Street,
Uh,
chocolate tea and cocoa tea and all them things is regular thing. Before America know about any chocolate tea, what is called it here? When they make it here?
hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate, eh? Hot chocolate. What is them take that from we? The natural chocolate in Trinidad it'll be a ball, a hard ball. You understand? And you have to grate it, and then you put it in your tea, and then you strain it. You understand? We make that. That's a Caribbean make thing. That imitation. We are the best chocolate cocoa in Trinidad right now.
I
We are the
mean,
best.
we used to have cocoa tea. I know about cocoa. We have cocoa tea.
But that cocoa, yeah. I hear all the talk about different tea, all the drinkers bush tea. I didn't hear all they call bacano leaf. I didn't hear all they call them type of tea. You understand? You know what's bacano leaf?
Brooklyn, you grew up middle class. You can't talk about what poor people used to get, all right?
What? Bacano leaf? Bacano tree. It's a big tall tree, look like a breadfruit tree. But the leaves, when the leaves dry, you could take the dry leaf and basically boil it and make tea. I ain't only talk about worm grass. Fever grass.
I know about that. Yeah, I know about worm grass and fever grass. I know about
The
that.
old people when they see it, take the game worm grass and take the sickness, they give fever grass. Yeah. Some of sup leaf. When they see you have a running, they tell you boil some guava bud tea. Eh?
But Brooklyn, I just said that. You used to get purge, center and salt. You used to get purge.
Yeah, well, you had center and salt, you had magnesia. In the Caribbean, they used to purge the children every month. You get a purge, you know, up here.
Yeah, every month we used to get a purge. It was like
every month you get a purge, man.
6 a week.
Yeah,
6 a week in the yard. Was 6 a week in the house. Yeah.
If you look at Trinidad and Tobago, soca monarch from like in the 80s, or you understand, early 90s. Everybody in the soca monarch, when I thing was younger, them skinny, you know. When your parents used to purge you every month, you know, no fat in your belly, you know.
That's true, you know.
Everything you eat, they flushing it out.
I will too.
So they're making sure that you're healthy. You understand?
But you know, Brooklyn,
fat people just born fat.
but you know,
just big bone.
I just thought about something, you know. I feel we had to get many of them PNM people are purge, you know.
They need a detox and a purge. You have to double it. After the purge, you have to detox them.
You know,
yes,
we had to get people like the Belmont midfielder. Yeah, people like Brian John, the midfielder, the Belmont midfielder, Patty, PNM Fox, Gordon Joseph, Slimy.
Them is who the drink Balizé juice, right?
Yeah, we had to get them a purge.
If you get them a purge,
what?
The Balizé juice, the stick on inside of the gut, the stick. The purge, it go flush it out. You have to get a purge and a detox. A 15 days detox in order to clean out that Balizé juice.
They need more than 15 days, Brooklyn. Come on, man. You can't.
You tell them, no matter what they do wrong, they can't see it. They need things for the eye too.
Brooklyn.
They need some type of doctor for the eye. Up your name is the doctor who's getting the eye laser thing. Dr. Della Russo.
Yeah.
Dr. Della Russo and all for them. A whole heap of Dr. Della Russo only know how much money he can make in Trinidad. For the PNM people to learn to see clearly. He think he making money now. I have to look for he call you and tell you go to Trinidad and do eye surgery. But PNM people don't see. You understand? They don't see. But really and truly, if I had some tea we go up with Wall Street, wow, we strong so. Some of them bush we drink, them Chinese and them now making tea and selling it, they drying it and selling it here in packs. For them Chinese sick. When that's supposed to be we carrier people business. The Chinese them coming to the Caribbean realizing how important the herbs we have is and taking ownership of it and exporting it. And that's supposed to be where a government supposed to set up for we. Jamaica have Jamaican people exporting things to the US and doing business. We don't have that. So I think only somebody Indian has to have little pimento business when they exporting pimento from Trinidad and selling here in the Korean store thing. You understand? But it's serious thing. I always say the amount that bread, Trinidad fruit trees we have home. If the government had set up people right with land and stuff,
Yeah,
and we plant fruit trees,
correct.
when fruit is season,
Mm-hmm.
trucks gonna come and take truckload of thing
Mm-hmm.
and they ship it out to the US and the places where these things don't grow. People would buy it. And and it would not have poor people in Trinidad. But they never study we. The Chinese come from where they come from and them doing that business now. It's sad.
Yeah, man.
And that's what we
Yeah,
all right,
bless.
man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
See, one more thing.
Uh.
I'm about to tell you, Google roughing up people. See, roughing you up to the again, boy. You can't make a contribution. You try to, you don't even want to hear your opinion on the situation. He just want to hear that no is no. You know it's no. But yet still, the young girl after leaving drinking, know she was going to go there. And instead that I want to go there, she go there, make the man pay all the money.
Yeah.
We all don't know it's no. But there's supposed to be a situation where a man can go and get his money back from that girl because she playing mad. You carry the man there and do all that and then tell him he rape you when you go along all the time. But when it's time for wherever you go there for, you go tell the police some lie. And that's why there's be some girl set up man dread. They don't look at it so. They don't look at women, they set up men too to try to get money out of them. They don't look at it so too. It's a serious thing. That right now, scamming is a serious thing. Only good night, I go.
Yeah, man. Bless. Yeah.
Yeah, but ask them if it's not gas or it's not oil. We don't care about it.
Or if it's not gas or oil, we don't care about it.
No. It's only gas and oil. It's only gas and oil they care about. That's why they're gonna just be holding and waiting for the dragon deal in 2027.
Yeah, that dragon. They out that dragon fire.
Yeah, they're waiting for that dragon in 2027 because they're gonna bring oil and gas.
Yeah. Caribbean so welcome. Lisa Gerard is Caribbean. What Caribbean like Irish, German, I mean Italian, some type of thing.
Yeah, but talking about tea again. Tea is all inclusive.
It include chocolate.
Yeah, man.
All right.
We have bread. We have the bread and and tea.
Okay. I learned something new tonight, boy. Caribbean soul, here in Trinidad, you get your normal day pay at your job for jury duty. Tommy, look one of the fellas I was talking about. Brian John, the Belmont midfielder, was sitting on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Washington and Tommy, Belmont midfielder in the house. You paying them till strong paying them, you know. You gotta send him the push. You gotta send the push for he, Tommy. Them who need that push bad. Caribbean soul, I don't like that. All them big criminals watching you. Hey, the Belmont midfielder was sitting on the bench. Get your own, all your own saying now. Look what he say, Wall Street, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel. That's what I tell Pastor with the internet search engine. The man going back to 2014 to talk about that story. Right? And then yesterday, I forget what he was talking about. Not yesterday, but Friday. Then he passed the bottom of the barrel, you know. He went in the bottom of the cesspit. To give up a story. Oh God, boy. Capitan Walls may hear in the ISO Trinidadians and JFK air chance. Okay. I ain't about that, boy. Come on, people, share the life. I fed up of 5 people on the live. That's why we had to set him that perch, Tommy. Folks, we're going to go for a quick break. We'll be right back. Stick and stay. When we come back, we're going to be making some calls. We're making some calls tonight, folks. We want to talk to people. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
No more rain, no more rain, no more rain, no more rain, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye, bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We not voting for you. We tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of the potholes and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching at the law, tired of the high grocery bills. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowling again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye, bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of the potholes and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching a dollar, tired of the high grocery bills. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowling again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye, bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. No more rain, no more rain, no more rain, no more rain. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowling again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye, bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye, bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you.
A big one. All you do is go after this gun. Listen me. Hear me now. I frightened to live. Who are you? I frightened to live. Now all the thing. I frightened to live. Sing. I frightened to live. I frightened to live. I frightened to live. One more time. I frightened to live. Sing. I frightened to live. I build me a coffin. I make it my home. Because that is my only choice. This kind of life, I leave it alone. Because when I look around and I see man raping their own daughters mercilessly, man living with man, woman with woman. So how must I live? I can't understand. Look, I'm frightened to live. Why you? I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. A bandit in my face with a gun. Take my own and began to run. I'm in the station reporting what the bandit do. I was the same bandit I was reporting to. Look, I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. Come again, let me hear. I'm frightened to live. Why you? I'm frightened to live. One more time, come again. I'm frightened to live. Hey. I'm frightened to live. Hear me now. It is so obnoxious when I look around. Things I just hear and see. My God, how could I go on? Children killing children every day. Parents guiding their children to go astray. Tell me how those youths getting all those guns, and where in the world those guns coming from? You see, I'm frightened to live. Where you? I'm frightened to live. You come again. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm Hear this. If in my ceiling they find coke and gun, it's my whole family they carrying down. But if the police get caught with the same refrain, all they getting is transfer to do crime again. You see, I'm frightened. Hey, I'm frightened. Sing. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Come again, let me hear. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. Music. Now you see this verse? This verse is my verse. I want to listen to my verse. My verse. Yeah. If our child could die by the hands of a bandit, police may halfway search, they may never catch the culprit. But if Mr. Big Man child end up dead, they go in to paint the old damn tongue red, putting out all force and energy, finding the killer immediately. So how must I live? Well, yo, I'm frightened to live. Come again, I'm frightened to live. Hey, hear this, hey. I turn to church, that's the answer. Listening to the priest preach on the altar, while taking in the words of the Almighty. You know the priest pelting sweet at me, is the frightened to live. Well, I'm frightened to live. Sing. Come again, let me hear. I'm frightened to live. Well, hey, I'm frightened. One more time. Yeah. Love all you.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. Remember, share that live. We need to get the numbers up. Tell a friend, tell your neighbor. Get it out.
I'm gonna call this person here. Oh. Yeah, Mr. Brooklyn. I mean, Mr. Florida. Sorry.
Mr. Tommy, good evening to all the callers on
Yeah.
Texas, everybody live. Happy to see my family alive and well and safe. You know, through God's grace. Mr. Hansley and Mr. Tommy, the individual you're speaking about who the program is calling. What makes him a journalist?
Which one?
Take anybody and take more and make them a journalist. I listened to a little piece of his program, and this man do not bring current affairs, what happening in the country. All he speaks about is UNC. So he could never be a journalist. And I hear you say journalists get invited to something in the Balize house or something.
Anybody could go in Balize house.
But yeah,
just say you're a journalist and they're going to invite you.
There's a field trip he went on. You know, in school long ago, he just said, on a field trip to learn something. Because he had nothing in common to none of them people who are seeing inside. So, you see, that is where the country coming to. They pick a donkey and put it in a horse race. And
oh, God.
That gentleman needs to go to the gym. Because I see his size. And I swear he have 2 ID cards. Look on this name,
Oh, God.
Yes,
Angelo, Angelo Chan, welcome. Capitan, welcome. Capitan back to me.
Yeah, man.
One who pay no property tax. Video, welcome. We ain't seen a long time video. Where you been? Welcome, video. Also see Indra, welcome. Alicia, welcome. I'll try something here. Let me see if Julia Davy wants her she phone. Ring in, boy, Tommy. You calling Julia Davy. She must be sleeping, Tommy, boy.
Hello.
Miss Julia Davy, a pleasant welcome to you. You are live on WZYE 95.9 FM.
I can't be live because where I am, I have a lot of noise, so I can't be live. I'm sorry. Okay?
All right, no problem.
Yeah.
All right. So which years have a lot of noise, fellas. So she couldn't be live. Hey, you sure yeah, the Chinese, the Chinese society happy, man.
She was clear though.
Huh?
It may have been noisy, but she was clear.
Yeah, she was very, very clear, but you know, you want to respect the wishes, you know what I mean? Let me see let me still see if that fella go take a call. Damian Lighter. Let me see if we go take a call. I know they're having a thing today, but I like to try, man. I adventures.
Hello?
Senator Damian Lighter, you have a few minutes? I know you had the Monday report. You have a few minutes?
I'm actually inside the
All right, no problem, no problem.
right now.
All right, no problem.
But how long y'all going on till?
We go until what is 10 their time, right? We go until
10 hour time?
11 your time, which is 10 hour time.
Okay, so you could if you want you could call me in after the meeting. So after 9 my time,
okay.
You could call me back in.
No problem.
No. We got
right.
we till 10 their time, 9 hour time.
Yeah, 10 their time is 9 hour time.
That's correct.
So I'll call him just before 9. Just before 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Caribbean, so I should have asked you that. If she had the Monday night forum. That's a good question, Video say, good night, Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Orange in the house. Yeah, boy. Video from Orange, boy. Yeah. Well, let's see, man. Senator Lighter say he couldn't pick up the phone last time. He was out fishing. Caribbean Soul, we just get through, boy. You, what kind of thing you're leading beyond there? We just try. Better to try and fail than fail to try.
Hey, good night again, Mr. Tommy. Be quick. You know that lady who just called Juju?
Yeah.
Well, she knows you will call. She turned on to radio. So you don't to look and listen.
Oh God. She told us, I should have asked if she had the Monday night forum, I should have asked you that in truth. I feel so, Caribbean Soul, I feel so, Look, your next partner just come to me. Your next PNM partner, Ban huh? Yeah. Watch ya? Watch he start pelting things at the UNC just now, eh? He just started with high, then he just go low. He pelting all kind of thing. All right. So folks, Tommy, listen to the Belmont midfielder that's sitting on the bench. Dr. Rowley occupies 61% of your brain, Wall Street. No. The Belmont midfielder that's sitting on the bench, you get it totally wrong. It's them 26% of black people here living below the poverty line. I wonder if you one of them Belmont midfielder. Tommy, you feel he's one of them? Huh? Unmute your mic.
I said his bread is buttered on both sides.
Tommy, is there any butter on both sides?
Bread. Oops. Bread.
Yeah.
It's buttered on both sides. Sorry about that.
Yeah, but yeah, KFC.
Hi, good night, Mr. Watch. You going to see, man?
Yeah, she said she couldn't talk. I think Caribbean so said she had the Monday night forum.
Oh, Mr. Washington, I taking that voice. I taking she live last night there, but yeah, she really cried. She remember she was at UNC for 20 years.
But the UNC was taking good care of she.
Yeah, she said something and she lost some contract with the UNC, so she leave and she had take sure now she wings. And she went on a PNM platform and posted the call. She lick bottom and real she and real pressure she go through on that thing in there. She have to bring she on the radio station. So I feel like tell Ramblash and she alone because the statement she make with Heinz and she actually defending Craig Marcel. That take she prep contract and all them kind of things. I don't know, Mr. Wash, that very side.
But them didn't expect that. Them expect no or not. Anyway.
But Mr. Washington, I enjoy station kind of for all advertise and all them kind of things. And majority of the people who talk kind of adjust station as PNM people on them and them party in power.
But all the ads over by the Koki station.
All the ads on the Koki station.
Yeah.
Look for the thing with the 69 thing that happened. You said about me advertising at 91.9.
Nah, the Koki station are it.
Look at that something happening by Scotland office. Young coming artists, me and advertising on that station.
The Koki station.
So them PNM college bring down the black man station. I want to fight them. All the fighting you have a here. The last step pass to go to deputy minister, Marvin Gonzal, and he say he want to have just a thing a song for him and all kind of thing. And then meet him bring across no iron, no water, nothing at all. So that was shoot black people, right? As they talking out and people come and talk about the PNM, the boss in your throat.
Yeah. Correct.
Me and nothing to lost for so me don't care about them. Anyway, boy, I'm out in the church in the Maxis, and here they talk now when I go in the bus and thing on. The two of them is the same.
Yeah, and two of them is not the same.
Two of them cannot
Yeah.
be the same because the life was better under the UNC. UNC gave, raise your pension. PNM come important, gain nothing on your pension. And they burn them out everywhere. I'm going to Mr. Washington. Because seeing the wickedness and evilness and this man they're bringing here, oh God, to see the Chinese community. Well, you know, I didn't Mr. Washington. I started to talk Chinese, you know. Yeah, I started to talk Chinese. Chinese taking over right now. I go on by.
Yeah, boy, get ready. Mr. Carnage call back. Mr. Intellectual say, Pro, like you're throwing that for me or what? Which one, Mr. Intellectual? I know. Wall Street was really a PNM supporter. They don't know much. Look who come again, Tommy. The Belmont midfielder that's sitting on the bench. No Wall Street. Brooklyn. The Belmont midfielder sitting on the bench saying, no Wall Street. Brooklyn is a sufferer from Second Caledonia. Known for Tiffin Chenet and Mova Junction. Tommy, only in Trinidad, I don't know. You think you know Brooklyn? He said Brooklyn is a sufferer from Second Caledonia. And only known for Stephen Chenet and selling on Mova Junction. That's Brooklyn reputation? Well, I don't know that. I don't know. I just reading what I see.
At least he went to Brooklyn with the money he made.
Correct.
And better himself.
Yeah. Caribbean, so I keep telling PNM supporters, Juju doesn't belong to them. Juju going wherever the money coming. The money wasn't coming in any PNM. But Wall Street, when you are rep for the PNM in New York City, man, what time man, I go ask the same question and over to me. I was a rep. The PNM used to pay me. PNM don't pay representatives. What kind of rep I was? But to me, at one time they say, boy, Wall Street boy, they're gonna make you the Consul General, you know. A man called me and say, boy, Wall Street, I hear they gonna make you the Consul General, boy. I said, you hear why you didn't hear? Yeah? All right. The Belmont midfielder going and say, COP welcome. COP.
Good night to you, Wall Street.
Good night,
Good
man.
night to you, Uncle Tommy.
Mm.
Good night, Trinidad and Tobago. Wall Street. Stuart Young get the not again to fight the constituency. I watched them on the news tonight. Stuart Young say his constituency is the best constituency it have in Trinidad and Tobago. I say, we papa. Stuart Young constituency have some of the most violent crime in Trinidad and Tobago. Stuart Young constituency is 98.1% of African people. And Stuart Young have about 100 people be African brothers look just like you, Wall Street. I say, well, I'm looking for Wall Street over there too, but I ain't seen Wall Street over there. And all of them jumping up and balling, yeah. I say, wait now. Why these people and them doing that? Wall Street, why these people and them don't go in the ministries, in government ministries, and fight for that opportunity for the community? How come they do none of them go by the Ministry of Energy with that same jumping up and Stuart Young telling them he love them? Eh?
Correct.
No.
Correct.
This is the first time in 11 years they hear Stuart Young tell somebody, the community, he love them. He would love all you. He brother benefit tremendously from Trinidad. You have a right to love all you. Stuart Young benefit tremendously from you black people over there. You have a right to tell you he love you now. But when the people them touching them and thing, every time one of those people them that look like you, Wall Street, touch him on the shoulder, he turn around and he watch them. That will be the last touching that you ever touch Stuart Young. After, you see right now, people can't shake Rowley hand, and when he walk in with security, he ain't no crowd again. He walk in middle of far away from you black people. Once had nothing to do with all again. Nothing to do with all. But what amazed me, with that picture show up just now, with Stuart Young shaking Modoro hand, I say, we papa again. I say, we papa, because the countries that in the world that don't like America and want to fight America, and even don't like Trump right now, is China, Venezuela, Russia. It's looking like it's Trinidad and Tobago now too. Because the way I hear them Trinidadians and them PNM and them condemning Trump, and we aspiring Prime Minister to be Stuart Young, shaking Modoro hand, we entitled to get us a sanctions over here too.
Correct.
And we not seeing that.
Yep.
But I see that. Because why you will want to be shaking this man and having, Wall Street is over. You should check back the figures on them. Is $1 something million in Venezuela flight. Is about 13 or 14 flight. Stuart Young going over there and coming out, going back and coming back. And nobody can know what the meeting. Non-disclosure meeting they having with Venezuela. What are they doing over here? What the People's National Movement government doing with Rowley administration doing with over here? If the Americans don't have a sanction Trinidad or the sanction Venezuela, where are we going to run and go?
That's a good question.
Where are we going to run and go? Because all them Venezuelans are running over here and running all over the country.
Go to Tobago.
When we end up in that problem, where are we going to go?
Tobago.
We'll go to Tobago?
Yeah.
All right, we will go to Tobago. We're going to full up Tobago. What's it along, Tony? Think about it. What does PNM government doing with?
Bless. Yeah, Tommy. We going to Tobago, man. Right?
You gotta go somewhere.
You gotta go somewhere. I just hold on, COP, I think it's 13 flights, right? Let me see something. I had that. Let me see.
13 trips.
13 trips. 13 trips. I had this thing in my phone somewhere. Let me see if I still have it here. And it cost. How much it cost, buddy? All right, no, not that one. Let me see if it's the another one. All right, I'll go look for it. Let me see something. Oh God, Tommy, listen to this, right? I just get this here. All right, let me see if I could put it. I'll go see if I could put this up on the screen. This funny. It's funny. Anyway, um, I had to play 2 videos, 2 or 3 videos just now. Um, the Belmont midfielder says, Wall Street, best you get in Stuart Young good book. You might get your building to open your center. Get into a good book. That's all it was like things done. Eh, Tommy?
Exactly.
You must get somebody good book to get things done for the community. Belmont midfielder who just sit on the bench. What them PNM people will be thinking, boy? So I must get on the good side for him to fix things in the community. For
You
poor
begging,
black disadvantaged people who he want to vote for him.
you begging a favor.
Yeah. But them fellas just come out, boy. You know, that's why he's just sitting on the bench, you know. Yeah, Banme, I see that. This Butchwood fella, them, the people in Mova Lavantel East want to know where he come from. Hey, I think Richard Norris still on 102 Power FM, you know. I think he does be with Karen Nunes Ishera. Look, Gordon Joseph. Tommy, you try and read that? You try and read that? You go try and read that for the people. Kunji, what African people do? You so stupid, man. Everything is about the African man. Like an African man deal with your wife or what? I am there now. Come now. I guess he in Bago working. All right, good. But I hope you take the boat and not the plane. But me Kunji, Venezuelans have been coming to Trinidad before Indian indentureship. Indian may be illegal immigrants since they were allowed to breach the return clause in your contract. Where is Raj? Patricia, welcome. Blessed evening, Professor Washington, Uncle Tommy, and all the villagers in the village. Just enjoy your evening. Yes, Yopi.
Roshit,
Yeah.
tell that last person that Kunji, go and learn to read now. Go and learn to spell properly. Because you're only spelling Kunji wrong. Go and educate yourself before you answer my question now. Roshit, the government, national security, national security is telling the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago that we have 900 police camera, right? That camera them that what the police wear in the chest. That we have 900 over here. They order 3,000 since last year, sometime June and thing there. But the 3,000 stuck in China. The 900 cameras they have right now in Trinidad, they don't have 900 police officers wearing the cameras and them. Wall Street, we paying $100 million for 3,000 cameras. Now them cameras and them, it's bigger than an apple. That is about the same size of an apple. You know them nice big apple and them?
Yeah.
It's about the same size of an apple. You know, since sometime June day, them paying over 200,000 a month paying storage fee. Over 200,000 US a month for storage fee to hold something like 3,000 apple.
Where is it being stored? Kunji, where are the cameras being stored? Did they pay for shipping? Are you there, Wall? There's dead silence. There's silence. What's going on?
How hard it is to bring it over here? This is about 3,000 apple. Me saying, camera again. I saying 3,000 apple. How about box? How about box 3,000 apple can fit in? To have a storage space and say, well, look, we paying that kind of money. Remember, this money we paying is not Rowley and Imbut and Stuart Young and them money. They can't just be taking we money and just doing what they want with it. If the camera costs $100 million, spending 100 reach over here in a month time. When Rohan wanted a part for the boat, Rohan Sinanan went for himself and fly and take a plane and get a part for a boat in his ministry. In 2 days' time, he reached back here with it. You see, excuse Uncle Tony, don't make the excuse. And last night when they tell me, yesterday when they tell me to continue supporting the pan because agriculture, no, I can't support something. Let me say I support the pan for 5 years. And in that 5 years' time, I spend $1,000 every year behind pan. That 5,000 going down drain for such a waste of time, people that not even taking the art form forward in life. I can spend it behind chutney because chutney going all over the world today. Thank you.
Thank you. JB Harper, welcome. By the time those cameras reach Trinidad, the candle will be more expensive than your funeral. I just get this video here. Take a listen to this.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Yesterday, the Honorable Prime Minister, who is also chair of the National Security Council, he voiced his concern as it pertained to the very slow response in relation to the police service based on a distress call by citizens. The perception and fear of crime is as important to reduce as the reduction of crime itself. And one of the main things as it pertains to reducing that perception and fear of crime is to ensure that you have an immediate response. Having a high visibility and a rapid response and a proper deterrent plays a very big part towards taking away that perception and fear of crime. That is why 3 years ago, crime was the number 4 concern behind health, education, and the economy. That is why 3 years ago, public trust and confidence in the police service was 59%. Now it is less than 8%. And what is the difference? The difference is definitely not the police officers. So this should not be seen as an indication that the police service or the police officers, they are failing. It has to do with leadership. 3 years ago, we had a less than 5-minute response, less than 5 minutes to every distress call. Why? Because there were certain things we put in place as it pertained to a proper 999 system. There are 12 persons supposed to be there 24 hours a day. Now it's just about 2 or 3. So which means that if people call, you might be put on hold for 45 minutes. Second, we set up a national operations center and a commissioner's command center and an operational command center, monitoring the 16,000 odd cameras at all times and making sure that the 999 call could immediately be fed to the operational command center and not to a police station. It is only in a backward country that if you have a distress call, you will call a police station and expect police vehicles at the station to respond. No, what we had was a rapid response unit, and also before that, remember the Emergency Response Patrol, having 100 vehicles spread strategically around the country in such a manner to make sure we monitor where they are by having GPS on the vehicles to monitor their area of responsibility. This is what caused that 5-minute response or less to every distress call on most occasions. And then we actually had cameras on the vehicles at NYPD. They were shocked to see that we had cameras on the police vehicles to feed real-time video footage back to an operational command center. We also had online reporting. We had the police app that was the largest app in the country. And all of these different things, the online reporting, the police app, the rapid response unit, the emergency response patrol, the GPS tracking on the police vehicles, making sure they stay in their area of responsibility, the operational command center, the commissioner's command center, live video footage from cameras on the emergency response patrol vehicles, and an effective 999 system. All of this combined is what caused the country to feel safe, to know that if there's a home invasion, someone jumps over your wall, by the time you call 999 and they jump back over, we would have taken their wicket. That is what put an end to home invasion, put an end to extortion, put an end to kidnapping. All of these things can be done, but it requires leadership. If it is that you have leadership in the hierarchy of the police service that they're afraid to embrace change, technology, units, and systems in 21st century policing, this is what is known as predictive policing, intelligence-driven policing. It was done 3 years ago, and it could be done again. But that can only happen if persons who are in positions of authority have the capability to embrace change, to embrace technology, to shut down and dismantle every single thing that was there before. It shows either ignorance at the highest level or just sheer pettiness. What is required is to utilize the technology, the units, the systems, the policies that worked 3 years ago, reignite them, and it can bring back that rapid response, that heavy deterrent, that high visibility to make citizens feel safer.
All right. Anything to help crime. Tommy, you know Kazelle Jackson, right?
Of course.
Watch this one.
She wants to meet Trump.
I feel Trump gonna meet with China. You know that? Yeah. I feel once Trump see a picture, Trump gonna meet with you. You ain't think so?
If he want to do some outrageous things to her?
No, I just want to meet and talk about policies and things.
You think he's changed?
Who, Trump?
Mm-hmm.
Can I send change?
Hmm.
I don't know if you could change that scent.
Yeah. You change it from raspberry to strawberry.
No, you see, and that is the thing, eh? Like, people don't like the idea that I just criticize Philip Alexander. You know, in order for the country to get better, Tommy, we have to expect better from the people who want to represent us. Right? And when they start to go sideways, you have to talk to them about going sideways. Me and Gary Griffith had many arguments here about when he was COP and when he moderate under his watch. Many arguments. But I was stating the facts. And the facts is the facts. You know, and under Gary Griffith as Commissioner of Police, in spite of what I used to say, people felt a different sense of security in Trinidad and Tobago. They felt more secure than under these clueless current people that Prime Minister Rowley put there. Prime Minister Rowley had to take the blame for this. Is he hoist? You know something, Tommy? I have to give Prime Minister Rowley credit, you know. That man is very good at picking incompetent people. You agree or disagree?
Apparently, he doesn't really want the best for this country.
He just want people he could bully all the time.
Absolutely.
He don't want competent people, you know. Right? He just want people he could control. And when he can't control you, he go pass you straight like a lamppost. But you know something, Tommy? It's good for all of them. It's good. It's good. Right? Because when they had the opportunity to stand up, they didn't stand up. And Julia Davy too. She too. When they had an opportunity to stand up, they didn't stand up. When I get the opportunity to stand up, I stood up. I cannot be still there with my tail between my leg. Right? I mean, Julia Davy know what's happening when she was on the Mugabe station. She knew. She knew what was going on. But she tried to stay there and take it. They like abuse. They like abuse. And I keep telling people, black people are in an abusive relationship with the PNM. And the PNM going to continue to abuse them. It's abuse after abuse after abuse. Yeah, Dexter Sanders, welcome. He was at the 69 convention there. She's the next PM in her dreams. Joan, welcome. Watching from Trinidad. It's nice to be home. All right. I got a next video there. What's this video about now? All right. Anyway, let me play this video here. Let me play this video again, Tommy. Tommy, you know what I don't understand though? You have a right to support whichever party you want. That is your right. That is your right. I cannot tell you which party to support or which party not to support. But I could suggest to you, if you want to have a better quality of life in Trinidad and Tobago, you have to get rid of the PNM. I can say that. I can say that. Based on the last 10 years of them being in power. If you want to have a better quality of life, and listener, and it's every one of them, all, every single one of them. The good, right, going out with the bad. The good is an accessory to Prime Minister Rowley, right? So, Tommy, I want to know from you, Tommy, if you in a party and your political leader do you like this, what should you do? Hold on, it will come back. Watch this. Watch it, man. Going down the step. Take a little sip. Yeah. Costa comment. He passed. Look. He passed Jennifer Baptiste Primus and Penelope Beckers. Like if they're standing up in behind a lamppost. You didn't see them. And you know the worst thing, you go play it again. PNM people defending that boy. I don't understand that. That's why that fella could do them what he want. He could abuse them, he could bully them, do whatever they want. Evil and wickedness. Watch Penny Beckers, eh? Watch it there. You see he shaking your hand, he shake that pussy hand. Watch it there. Watch it, man. He shake that pussy hand. Watch it. Oh, let's see it. Look. Oh, let's see Penny there. Look, Penny hand. Watch she hand. Look where your hand going. Look. Oh, watch it. Watch. You pass she like a pole, a lamp post. Look, she husband next to she. Yeah? You put your hand. Look, Jennifer Buttigieg Primer's coming. Watch. Watch, watch, watch. Look. Yeah? Olio, please. 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 Yeah, and Patty and them go defend that. They go defend that. Yeah, they go defend that. Good night to you, Patty. Well, they go defend that, Patty. You and Gon Joseph and all you. Yeah, Mr. Tommy on Wall Street. Good night. Yeah. If it was you, Tommy, you would have defended that too, Tommy, if you were still happy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have defended too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have tell yourself, nah, the man ain't do nothing wrong. We do. Oh, Tommy, yeah, this one. All right, listen to this. This is Pastor Clive Dutton.
Right, I saw.
$39.
You saw that one?
On television, Trinidad, CNC3 or one of them.
Yeah. And you know what I say? Pastor Clive Dutton is at UNC. Nadira, welcome. Who are the people you see in the UNC to be leaders? The UNC have a leader? What kind of question is that, Patty? The UNC have a leader? Who do you see in the PNM to be a leader, Patty? Has to be Stuart Young. You can't pick nobody else. You have to pick Stuart Young. Because your leader tell you it's Stuart Young, and for you it's Stuart Young. Take a listen to this.
Pastor Dotton T&T, a sea of corruption, claims politicians protecting gang leaders, white-collar criminals, a message to Prime Minister Rowley. Seventh-day Adventist Pastor Clive Dotton is claiming that assassins, gang leaders, and corrupt multi-million-dollar businessmen are being protected by politicians in the country. Speaking at the T&T Scrap Iron Dealers Association, TT Sitta, Crime Talks, and Hamper Drive at the Marabella basketball court along the old train line yesterday, Dotton said even with a state of emergency, the only way crime will be impacted is if white-collar criminals are also targeted. We cannot have parliamentarians fraternizing with gang leaders and crooks and demons. That has to stop. I call upon the political leaders of the two major political parties in the country. You cannot have people in your ranks who engage in activity that affirms gangs and drug dealing. That is wrong, Dotton said. You cannot fight crime and protect assassins. You cannot fight crime and take money at election time for campaign promotions. And that is what is hurting us. Dotton, 75, noted that whenever crime came up, people usually only refer to poor fellas, the blue-collar criminals. However, to make a difference in crime, he said, we must have a vision one day to be able...
How to take this call, eh? Let me take this call. PNM Jama, welcome.
Good night. I thought you were telling it's a red calling me.
PNM Jama, you are live on air. You're live on air.
Yeah, but I thought you were calling me.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna call it PNM Jama. Let me say something to you. Yeah. You went on Pastor Google show and you lie on me.
I went on Pastor Google.
Yeah, you lie on me. I don't like that. Right? You say how I tell you, right? What did you tell me? You say I tell you something that. Yeah, but all right. I go remember. I go back and listen to the tape to remember exactly what it is. But you lie on me. But it's all right. I expect that from you as a PNM. All right. You see? Anyway, let me finish play this. I go back and look for the tape. I don't like
able to arrest the white-collar criminals. Those who bringing in the cocaine is not the poor boys on the train line bringing in the cocaine and those who bringing in the guns. Claiming that he asked 2 state security analysts about white-collar criminals, those bringing in AK-15S and cocaine, he said he was told they were untouchable. Saying the virus of corruption has spread to the Army and Coast Guard, he said, so we are surrounded by a sea of corruption, and I tell people, anytime you see a corrupt police or soldier or Coast Guard man, you will discover that behind him is a lawyer, behind him is a businessman, and sometimes a politician. Commenting on the murder of State Prosecutor Randall Hector on December 31st, 2024, he said, I am saying this without any fear of contradiction. The government did not provide any security for that guy, and he is a guy prosecuting gang leaders. Doughton said he had known Hector for 10 years as they belong to the Caribbean Religious Liberty Association. You notice up to now, since he has died, not a government representative, they did not come to the funeral and has not said one word about him. Let me tell you why. We are protecting assassins in the country who have political and business connections, and that is why the state has not said one word about my church member, Randall Hector, who was prepared to die. He said Hector knew that by prosecuting gang leaders his life was at risk, but he accepted that because he felt that God had called him to make a difference in this society. Also speaking at the function, Inspector Mark Mohammed of the Marabella Police Station lamented that society was lacking love. Assuring residents that the police were not against them, he said the police want to work with law-abiding citizens, but criminals need to be wary. We are coming for you, Mohammed said. Pledging to continue visiting and supporting people in various communities, TT-SIDA President Alan Ferguson again appealed for support from the government and business community.
Then they go call Pastor Clive Dutton a PNM. Yeah, he's a PNM. Yeah. What's that? What's that? Wall Street, who would be ministers? Leave out, you didn't get emotions. Nah. Who will be ministers? You mean for the PNM, if all of them go? Tell me what things you talking about. I say all of them have to go. Who would be ministers? What she mean? I mean, they have a new fella running for MP in Mova Lavantel East named Birchwood. He knew. So what? But you don't know what you're talking about, you know. Look, here comes Mr. Cut and Paste. Wall Street, you notice on the 69 anniversary outlined an energy revenue stream for the country. Where's the UNC revenue stream with all the BS Kamala speaks? By the way, tell me, who is in power again?
PNM.
You sure? Anyway, I don't. Mr. Cut and Paste, I don't know. Here he comes again. There's an AI tool called Clipboard AI, which essentially functions like a smart cut and paste. By using AI to understand the context of copied information and intelligently paste it into the right place, especially useful for data entry and transferring data between different applications. It's developed by UiPath. Okay. Yes, COP.
Wall Street, that lady call Google program today and tell Google, the copper skin lady, call Google and tell Google that I now come off the phone with Wall Street. And Wall Street telling me, you and he, which is Pastor Google, is real good best friend. And she telling Pastor Google, well, I know, and I know you don't want to be friend with them kind of Fall Street and them and calling you Fall Street. That is what that copperback skin lady was telling Pastor Google. I don't know why she don't bathe with salt. All right.
Oh God. I have to go back and look at the video. I'll go back and look at the video because she lied. I don't like that. I don't like elderly people coming to the radio and telling lies on people. You understand? And it's like Gordon Joseph coming here and lying. There seems to be something with PNM people told me and lies. Lies on the PNM. If you go in the Webster dictionary and you go looking lie, I feel you could see a lot of them PNM people in that side of it. Lie. The first person you go see is Prime Minister Rowley. First. Yeah, that was Jama. Wall Street, who will be the UNC minister? That's for me to figure out, Patty. I am the political leader of the UNC. I go look for that. I'm gonna look tomorrow. I go play it. I'm gonna look for that. And I don't understand why elderly people have to come to the radio and tell lies about if we talk about something. Tell the truth. Whatever we talk about. You understand? She called me, I didn't call she, Tommy, she called me, and I pick up the phone. And then she had to call Pastor Google now to tell Pastor Google the discussion we had. And then she lied on me. But we go deal with that tomorrow. Not tonight. We're not dealing with that tonight. We go deal with it tomorrow. Nadira, welcome. Yeah, when a person lie on it, they can kill you. Correct. And she's a them PNM people on them. I know if we ever get any life from Patty. We didn't get no life from Patty, right? No. I think so. Let me play this voice note before we go for the break.
Everybody man like everybody know to call and talk about he, and they ain't talking about the winning team. Yeah. But how those who figure it out, they sit down and they do the math. Yeah. Good afternoon, sir. How much time again? We can't say people should not lie. The Bible says lying is an abomination unto God. Why you gotta say PNM people? Eh? So it's okay if you and see people lie? Yeah, the government go and tax everything. The man who's selling water decided he got tax. The man who's selling the little tournament and thing going and had to pay tax. Everybody go be taxed. And there's something called an inheritance tax coming. It coming. The government bring out all those were truth. Oh boy, he's up the big toner, boy.
Tommy, they just get upset when you call them out, Yeah? Call them out. Yeah? They're lying all over the place, man. They're just like the leader. Just like the leader, there's lie after lie. Come and mislead people. You gotta fact check them. Fact check them. You understand? Because they're just not telling the truth. A fish doesn't rotten from the tail. Folks, we're going for a quick break. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Many people in Trinidad and Tobago, they're saying this almost every day.
right here in Trinidad. The Caribbean godfather, hand up chutney pan and soda. Like something gone wrong, my whole country turn upside down. Cause we feeling the pain, we feeling the strain. When would there be peace and love here? It's too much of talk and little action. Like we need the master to solve the situation. I'm feeling the strain. Yes, it's pain, driving the country insane. Oh. Whoa, whoa. It's endless murders, robberies and rape, little children, seniors nonchalant. We promoting tourism, begging the tourists to come. Between you and me, those with eyes to see, let them see. Cause we feeling the pain, we feeling the strain. And would there be too much of talk and little action? Like we need the master to solve the situation. Yes, yes, unemployment high, this is no joke. Youth even soon can't find no place to go. Then you retrench a worker, he's left on the street. Not only he, you destroy his whole family. Cause we feeling the pain, we feeling the strain. When would there be peace and love, yeah? It's too much of talk and little action. Like we need the master to solve the situation. Yes, it's pain, right in the country and today. Oh, oh, too much corruption right here in this land. Illegal drugs destroying this nation. Well, vagrants and destitutes, they are left on the street alive. It just goes to show we lack concern in Trinidad. Cause I'm feeling the pain, feeling the strain. When would there be peace and love? It's too much of talk, and little action. Like we need the master to solve the situation. Sing the song. Feeling the strain. Yes, there's pain. Driving the country insane. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And of course, we are back with you. Plenty people in Trinidad feeling the pain. They're feeling the pain, yeah, they're feeling the pain. And this is what I'll be talking about. When you have people on the radio trying to mislead people. Take a listen.
Every time they go to court concerning a election matter, they do have a win, you know. So, yeah.
Fact check. The statement by Pastor Google that stated every time they go to court concerning an election matter they don't ever win is false. The opposition UNC hailed Thursday's Privy Council decision against the government's extension of the term of incumbent local government representatives by a year without going to the electorate. In a statement, opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar praised UNC activist Ravi Balgobin Maharaj for challenging the extension in the local courts and all the way to the Privy Council. She said the UNC now calls on the Prime Minister, on behalf of the electorate, to immediately fix the date for local government elections and to ensure that such elections are held lawfully and freely. Balgobin Maharaj said, "I was disappointed that I lost this matter in the High Court and Court of Appeal, but I'm happy that the Privy Council has given judgment in my favor." In a statement, Princestown MP Barry Patarath credited Persad-Bissessar for the Privy Council's ruling. He described the ruling as a fatal blow to the PNM in their thirst to subvert and compromise our democracy for political expediency. The UNCS Oropuch East constituency executive also praised Persad-Bissessar for the judgment. In a statement, its chairman Raymond Surajbali said, "We are ready to with our candidates and secure victory at the polls." The Privy Council ruled against the government's extension of the term of incumbent local government representatives by 1 year. Once again, Pastor Google is being exposed for trying to mislead the population of TNT.
Here's the next one.
Crime and criminality in Jamaica. As a matter of fact, all the criminals they shift their operation from one place to another. So the state of emergency kept spreading from one place to another behind them. Today in Jamaica, they're pretty much experiencing the same thing that we are experiencing. An inordinately high level of violent crime, where the numbers early in the new year is almost like it was last year. Because what has been put at the criminals have not deterred them to the effect that we have yet seen any significant deterrence. But you have to bear in mind that this does not mean a uselessness of the security services. Because had they not been doing what they have been doing and getting some measure of success, the situation would have been far worse. It is bad enough that you have 33 murders in one country like that, and we have, 20 here already for the year? But ask yourself, had we not been on the job, pushing back at the criminal component of our nation, what would that number have been? So,
Fact check. On January 18, 2024, Prime Minister Rowley made a statement regarding the number of murders in Trinidad and Tobago, indicating that the count was 20. However, upon closer examination of official data, it has been revealed that the accurate figure for that date was, in fact, 30. This discrepancy highlights the importance of accurate information in public statements and underscores the need for precise data when addressing critical issues such as crime rates. PM Rowley need to stop lying to the population of the country.
You hear that? Two of them, back to back. That's what I'm telling you. They are good at lying to the people. A fish doesn't rotten from the tail. I've said it over and over and over, and the evidence are there to prove it. And as we say, all we bring is the facts, the whole facts, and nothing but the facts. People may not like it, they may get upset with it, but it's the truth. All we want for the government of Trinidad and Tobago, and for the people who are following the PNM blindly, for the blind followers of the PNM, at least when you all speak the truth. Right? You could regurgitate whatever the Prime Minister says, but speak the truth. You're making it too easy for some of us, you know. I mean, we shouldn't be unhappy, but yeah, you all are making it too easy for some of us. Way too easy. Right? I wonder if this was another one, boy. Let me play this.
Energy Chamber Chief Executive Officer Dr. Thackeray Driver says the chamber is looking forward to the changes in the fiscal regime and the taxation.
No, that's not it. That's not it. That is not it. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here is another one. Boy, Pastor Google. Boy, here's an.
All right. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. A vote for PNM is a vote for local government reform. A vote for PNM is the biggest change of power since 1962. I'm longing to hear that conversation again. Anyway, as I drive through San Fernando here, watching the $180 million car park with 20 cars in it, more workers than cars in the car park, with the government spent $180 million on. But anyway, it's not a call for. I must stick to the topic. The topic today is the government need help from the UNC to support bills and to support this. So if the UN, let me just say worst case scenario, the UNC don't support nothing. So how are we gonna? So is the UNC running the country then? Because the government every minute the UNC, better to put the UNC government. Because I never, if my memory serves me correctly, I never hear the UNC complain about the PNM and fix doing this and the PNM. And the PNM supported the UNC did what they had to do and get the country in again. Every minute is the UNC. The UNC support this, the UNC they support that. So they have no plan that the UN. They don't need to get the country in again. Look about murders. I want now come on, they sleep at night when they go home after defending the PNM with the wrongs. I want every PNM go defend all this so that's all they turn. Enjoy their day.
So, I'm going for a break, and when I come back from the break, I want to talk. I want to address the caller because you clearly don't understand governance in Trinidad and Tobago. So the government needs 2/3 majority in order to pass specific bills. When they pilot a bill, they need the opposition support because if they don't want, the reason why they put that 2/3 majority is to ensure the democracy.
Tommy, he sound convincing, eh? 2/3, eh? Yeah, what he said, Tommy? 2/3? Right? 2/3. But listen to this now. Mr. Bingo had to come in and correct him. Mr. Bingo came in. Take a listen.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Hi, good afternoon again, Mr. Chan.
Well, I thought I will just call in and bring some clarity on this is the program in respect of the Constitution. I think we need to get some clarity, and I hope all your listeners are following. Trinidad and Tobago, like many countries in a democracy, is guided by a constitution. And a constitution consists of the written rules of how a country is run. Let me say that again. Written rules is documented how a country is run. All the democracies, most of them have that, right? And in that constitution, it details very carefully how we arrive at passing of certain laws. And there are certain parts of the constitution, particularly section 4 and 5, that guarantee certain freedoms and rights for the citizens. So if ever time you want to pass a law that will infringe those rights of section 4 and 5, you have to get what is called a special majority. You can't just go and say like a dictator and say, that's the law. You have to pass it with a special majority. That special majority could be 2/3, it could be 3/5, it could be 3/4. But there are some laws that you can pass with a simple majority. The present government has a simple majority. They do not have a special majority. For example, like this bill, the polygraph bill, that is before the parliament today, as I'm looking on now, requires a 3/5 majority. Meaning that if that bill has to be passed and declared law, that's how you get it. The parliament is the place where laws are made, and those laws are guided by the written rules of the Constitution. And if that has to be passed in the parliament, you need a 3/5 majority. And that 3/5 majority requires 26 people to vote and say yay. The government has 22. So they need 4 more votes to get that passed. And many of these bills, particularly bills that infringe Section 4 and 5 of the rights of citizens, require a special majority. When the UNC had 2912, they had special majority in areas. They could have passed many bills without the opposition saying anything, but they had a special majority. 29. You understand? So I hope that brings some clarity so that at the end of the day, this government has a simple majority. There are bills they can pass without any need for the opposition. But there are bills, particularly bills, that infringe certain rights, right, of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, rights and freedoms of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, the special majority. This one today requires a 5th majority for it to pass. They could go and talk as much as they want. You have to get the votes for it to pass. And in this case, it needs 26. The government has 22. So they need 4 more from the opposition for it to pass into law. Thank you very much, Pastor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Charles.
Oh God! Tommy, he own PNM people had to call and correct him. You understand? But Tommy, there is more. There is more. Listen to this one.
Fact check. No, the suspension of the exchange of Trinidad and Tobago currency by Jamaica's central bank is not a normal part of banking operations. This is a temporary measure that has been taken while the existing arrangements for repatriating Trinidad and Tobago banknotes are being reviewed. The Bank of Jamaica, BOJ, has not given a specific reason for the review, but it is likely that it is related to concerns about the security of the banknotes or the possibility of counterfeiting. The suspension of the exchange of Trinidad and Tobago currency is likely to have a negative impact on trade and travel between Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago. It will also make it more difficult for Jamaicans to send money to relatives and friends in Trinidad and Tobago. The BOJ has said that the suspension will remain in effect until further notice. It is not clear how long the review will take, but it is possible that the suspension could last for several months or even years. In the meantime, Jamaicans who need to exchange Trinidad and Tobago currency are advised to do so through commercial banks or other financial institutions.
That was Colin Booth. Not a fact check. That is enough fact check for the night, Tommy. That's enough. You know, and it goes on and on and on and on with the PNM misleading the people. Misleading people. Oh, Tommy, let me go to this other one. You remember when they was talking about property tax?
Yep.
All right, let me see if I can find this one real quick. Property tax. Is this it here? Let me see this one. Property tax, New York, New Jersey. Barbados property tax. TNT tax and property tax. Property tax. All right. Yeah, but there's a next one on property tax, which Brian Manning said Trinidad are the lowest property tax in the Western Hemisphere. Tommy, them forget the United States in the Western Hemisphere, you know.
Wow.
He forget that, and he said it, you know. And you know who show he said it on? The pastor with the internet search engine. Them does embarrass that pastor too much, man. I feel sorry for them. Here's our next one. Here's our next one.
In a November 29, 2023 Newsday article, Trinidad and Tobago's Minister of Finance, Coleman Burt, asserted, "The world knows cryptocurrency is the preferred currency of criminals, and the whole world knows crypto assets are backed by nothing." Fact check. No, this statement is not accurate. It is a biased and oversimplified view of cryptocurrency that ignores the diversity, complexity, and potential of the crypto ecosystem. Here are some reasons why this statement is inaccurate. Cryptocurrency is not the preferred currency of criminals. While it is true that some criminals use cryptocurrency for illicit purposes, such as money laundering, terrorism financing, tax evasion, and fraud, this does not mean that all or most cryptocurrency users are criminals. In fact, according to a report by Chainalysis, a blockchain analysis company, the share of cryptocurrency transactions associated with criminal activity was only 0.34% in 2020, down from 2.1% in 2019. Moreover, cryptocurrency is not inherently anonymous or untraceable, as every transaction is recorded on a public ledger that can be analyzed and linked to real-world identities. Many cryptocurrency service providers, such as exchanges and wallets, also implement Know Your Customer, KYC, and anti-money laundering, AML, policies to comply with the regulations and prevent criminal abuse. Crypto assets are not backed by nothing. There are different types of crypto assets, and some of them are backed by real assets or authorities, such as stable coins, which are pegged to fiat currencies or commodities, or central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, which are issued by the monetary authorities. Even the unbacked crypto assets, such as Bitcoin, which rely on supply and demand for their value, are not backed by nothing. They are backed by the trust and confidence of their users, the security and innovation of their networks, and the scarcity and utility of their tokens. Crypto assets also have intrinsic value, as they enable faster, cheaper, and more inclusive financial services, as well as new forms of economic and social interactions. Therefore, the statement by Minister of Finance, Coleman Burt, that the world knows cryptocurrency is the preferred currency of criminals, and the whole world knows crypto assets are backed by nothing is inaccurate and misleading. It does not reflect the reality and diversity of the crypto ecosystem, nor does it acknowledge the benefits and opportunities that crypto assets offer.
Hear that, Tommy?
Yep.
No, listen to this one. Listen to this one. This is the man.
Okay. So that's an easy way to break it down so that people get a clear understanding. So if the annual rental value of your property is $2,000 a month, you would end up paying $54 a month in property tax. That would seem too bad. That would seem too unfair.
Some people got scared when they saw the annual rental value and the valuation form, but that is not what you're going to be paying in taxes. This is one of the lowest property tax rates in the hemisphere, and it was intentionally done that way so that it would not be onerous to the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Fact check. Contrary to the notion that Trinidad and Tobago boasts one of the lowest property taxes in the hemisphere, the reality is that its 3% property tax rate on the annual rental value for residential properties positions it somewhere in the middle when compared to the broader hemisphere. For example, in the United States, the property tax rate varies by state, but some states have a lower property tax rate than Trinidad and Tobago. For instance, Hawaii has a property tax rate of 0.27%. Numerous countries worldwide implement property tax rates based on annual rental values that are lower than Trinidad and Tobago's 3%. For instance, several Caribbean nations, including Barbados, Jamaica, Grenada, St. Lucia, Dominica, St. Vincent and Grenadines, Antigua and Barbuda, and St. Kitts and Nevis, impose property taxes based on annual rental values of under 1% or even lower. This contrasts with other nations like Kuwait, Qatar, and Cambodia, which also maintain property tax rates below the 3% mark. Therefore, the statement by Minister in the Ministry of Finance, Brian Manning, is deemed to be inaccurate.
Tell me, how much is that? 4?
Wow.
4. Mr. Atlanta, welcome. You're getting tired of all you fact checking, Mr. Atlanta? Turn on your computer. Yeah, we hearing your computer in your background.
We have no computer.
Oh, okay.
So I thought you were supposed to be calling someone.
Nah, she called.
No, you're supposed to call Senator for the meeting today, and it's been done.
Which one? Who want Senator Lyda?
Yeah.
We called him, but he was in a meeting. He told us he was in a meeting.
And he said to call him after, which is after 9 when the meeting was over.
All right. Let me call him now. Thank you so much.
You going down Google and get losing me.
Thank you very much. Oh God, Tommy. That daughter, boy, they attacking me, Tommy, boy.
Hey, they're keeping your feet to the fire.
Boy, they come with some big stone. Big stone, boy. Big rock. It's not even stone. All right, let me see if we go game now. Hey, Caribbean Soul, the thing finish? Wall Street. Why you don't stop calling the show since you're having problems? Patty, I tired tell you all, Patty. I don't give up that easily. It's Chumakak Lavanti I grew up, you know. Chumakak, you know. I know all you know what Chumakak is. It's Chumakak, you know. All you know what Chumakak means? All you know is a macaque. A macaque is a monkey. Look it up, eh? And you know what it really means up there? Chu monkey bam bam. Chumakak. It's chu monkey bam bam. Where they used to call up where I live. So I don't give up. But why I don't stop calling this show? Stop. Yeah. Oh, your woman stop calling the show. Yeah. What, Tommy? The woman stop calling the show. So all it go be is PNM, 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 PNM. All it go be is PNM propaganda over and over. Nah. I had to slice in a little facts for you. A little truth to power. And the rest can't deal with it, Tommy. I know, boy. But Tommy, you know when PNM sponsor that program, I can't call no more.
Oh yeah, they'll screen your calls.
Yeah. Prime Minister Rowley go tell him. Prime Minister Rowley go send the number for the pastor of the internet search engine and tell him, you see that fella? We paying you now. It's we time now. We time now, Pastor Google. We telling you what calls you can take and what calls you cannot take. You understand? But you see that fella? The professor? The one who living in the basement? Wall spit? Under the street? The naughty professor? No,
Oh Lord.
All you can't take the naughty professor.
No calls from the naughty professor.
Eh?
No calls from the naughty professor.
Yeah. No calls from the naughty professor. the send the naughty professor. That is it for him. Let him go and teach his class. So I mean, they just want to know. But we just got this time from to be always calling the radio station. Listen, when you teach principles of business management, there is something called time management. Right? And to me, them just be on that radio station from 6 in the morning till 7 in the night. 6 to 7. Regular. All day. Them day. I do be the all day. You understand? I take a little peek and a little sneak. I take a call and I go back and do my work. And people that be calling me, Wall Street, you hear it? Oh, yeah, they're talking about you. I said, no, I don't hear they just be talking about me. I don't. Yeah? All right, let me take this voice note, then I'll call Senator Leida.
Oh, thanks for that explanation. So that's what Chumakak means. Mouth open, so we jump out. Well, that concludes the matter. Yeah, that concludes the matter. Without a fact check, not again with that man. Every time God, you know from man. Hey, I don't mind you calling the show. Call the show plenty, but oh gosh, be balanced, man. Or at least try. And be truthful. You understand? You see that way? Man, you'll get real feathers in your cap and you don't know how to be sporting a ball head. Yeah? Come now, man. Explain what is the difference between, if there's a difference according to your understand, what is the difference between one of, and the. If somebody said this is the lowest tax rate in the Western Hemisphere, that is not the same as this is one of. Oh God, boy, who really should carry the name Professor, boy? Why they just call me just Gordon Maloney, boy?
Oh Lord.
Oh boy. I mean, I feel when every student went to class, he'd be saying outside the class.
Collider.
Eh? What do you think?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, don't get distracted. Make the call.
Oh, all right. When he's supposed to go to class, he was sitting down outside the class and he thought he was in the class. Lord have his mercy. Mr. Atlanta, could you please help him while I make this call? Mr. Atlanta, could you please help him, please? Help him. God help him.
Hello.
Senator.
Hi, good evening.
You could give me a few minutes?
Yeah, man. You know that?
Yeah, man. You're live, eh? You're live on WZYE 95.9 FM with Uncle Tommy and Professor Walsh too.
Uncle Tommy, man. And the professor.
Good evening.
Good evening, Uncle Tommy. How you going? How everybody going?
Everybody going good.
So good.
I listen to your country.
How's the weather in New Orleans? How's the weather up in Jersey?
Cold, boy. Cold. 14 degrees, 10 degrees, all kind of thing, boy. Real cold.
Lord Father.
Yeah,
but
what's
going on?
We managing.
What's happening here tonight?
Senator, I saw your contribution in the parliament with respect to Pan Trinbago and the steel ban. And I say, boy, I had to call Senator Lyda and congratulate him on that contribution.
Fabulous.
Splendiferous, marvelous, tremendous, wonderfulicious, splentastic, and splentacular. Senator Lyda.
On point.
On point. Give me a little synopsis of what you had said to the PNM in Parliament and with respect to Pan Trinbago and the scrums they wanted to give the people. When Kamala Prasad Besessa gave them 100% more, yet the PNM wanted to come with this election gimmick. I call it that. Election gimmick with regards to that. Tell the people.
Well, look, this whole thing, and first of all, let me say good evening to all your listeners, who are in Trinidad, who are in the diaspora. Good evening to all of you, all of the listeners, and I'm very happy to say a few words. And you know, as I always am on your program. But let me say to you, right? This all started when the People's National Movement and the Crowley administration decided to stand up on a political platform. Now, understand, I don't care if it's PNM, UNC, NJAC, you don't bring national issues about a national emblem that represents all the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. And the first thing, you don't bring that to a political platform. Because what you are doing is you are alienating the rest of the citizens in this country who did not vote for your party. So that's the first mistake that the Prime Minister made by announcing the change of the coat of arms in a PNM convention. So that's the first mistake. Now, we are in full support of putting the PAN on our national emblem. Remember that a coat of arms is meant to represent a people, their culture, their heritage, and their history. And history can change. We can create our own history. And this is history in the making, where we have decided that the three ships are no longer relevant in our current heritage, culture, and history, because all are we is one. Whether we white, black, Chinese, Indian, whatever we are Trinbagonians. So that's my first point, that we are all Trinbagonians, and the PAN represents all Trinbagonians, and so does the coat of arms. So we were very clear that we supported the change of the coat of arms with the PAN going on. Where we had a problem, and a serious problem, was the process in which the Prime Minister went about doing it. Firstly, I told you already about announcing a national matter in a PNM convention. That's not right. That's not right. Right is right. Listen, Professor, you know where your political allegiance has been over the years, and even you will accept and know that it was wrong to have brought that matter up in a political forum. That should never have been politicized.
Correct.
And secondly, your cabinet went like a dictatorship. Your cabinet just simply decided who would be the designer of this PAN, who would be the person designing this pan. So the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, the school children of Trinidad and Tobago, no one had an opportunity to be included within the creation or the design of the coat of arms. And they missed a great opportunity to have school children competing, to have artists competing, and to have citizens voting for the best for their coat of arms, so that it could represent the people and so that people could feel included. That was my very first point. And I'll get into what Kamala did versus what PNM did. But I think it's very important that I say to you all, we support the move, but you cannot come to us with a simple change to the emblem or a symbolic change and try to mamagai the citizens in election season. We know you're in election season, so you're trying to use this now to distract the citizens from the high crime rate, from the high unemployment rate, from the social services that has collapsed, from an economy that has collapsed. You're trying to mamagai people and distract them by doing this. Why did you not take your time? Why did you not include the citizens in this country and allow citizens to be included in the process? No, because it is not about changing the coat of arms because they love PAN. It is not about they love the culture of this country, but it's because of political expediency. It is because you are trying to parachute Stuart Young into prime ministership over stalwarts of the PNM party. Now let me say, what happened inside the PNM party is not my business, right? But come on, man. Come on, man. Even I, a UNC senator, could look at that and say, how do you just parachute this fella who didn't toil in the vineyards for the PNM, who didn't represent the PNM, and who has been an absolute failure in national security, an absolute failure in the energy sector, collapse is a part of the crime rate we see today, was responsible for national security. He got the bronze medal with the most amount of murders, right? It's only Ethelbert that get first place and second place, but he get third place, and he has crashed the energy sector. And you jump way in front of Penny Beckles and stalwarts in the party. Well, anyway, the PNM will deal with them during the election. We're not here to talk about that. However, what we're here to say is that you are mamagaying the people. You are mamagaying the people to play like you love PAN. And you know, I was not going to talk in that debate, you know. I was not going to speak in that debate. That is why I was the last person to speak. I did not have a written speech. I got up and go back and look at the full contribution. If I looked at the paper once, I looked at a paper where I wrote down some numbers. That was it. I spoke straight from my head because I'm a Trinbagonian. I love the steel pan. I will not go as far as to say that I'm any expert in the history of pan, but I love the steel pan. I then went into a segment where I said, where I was responding to Amory Brown, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, where Amory Brown gave a story about the old days when the pan sides used to come down in Port of Spain, and they used to fight with bottle and knife and bottle, and then what would bring the peace to the pan players was when they start to play the songs of Sweet Pan. And that is what the story Amory was given. So I lashed back at Amory and told him, I said, you know, something was so ironic about that story. I too heard those stories as well too. But the difference today is that it's no longer PAN members going down there and having a little fist fight, a little scramble, and they play the PAN and they get back to everything. But it's young youths today on the streets killing each other with submachine guns and grenade. And there's no PAN for them to go to because the People's National Movement under Keith Rowley in particular has destroyed PAN, has not supported PAN, and has done nothing but pay lip service to the PAN fraternity in this country. Children are killing each other on the streets instead of playing PAN in the PAN yards and getting opportunities to make a career out of playing PAN. But coming now to what I said about what the same Minister of Foreign Affairs comes and tells the Senate that PNM has done more for PAN and the PAN fraternity than anybody else. And I scratched my head, and that is when I made the decision, Professor. Right? That is an Uncle Tommy. That is when I made the decision that I could not sit down in that parliament and allow Amory Brown to stand up and speak mistruths to the people of Trinidad and Tobago and try to pretend as though the PNM did more for PAN in this country than anybody else. Let me tell you something. I am not saying that Kamala Prasad-Bissessar gave PAN every single thing that they should have gotten. But I could tell you, she sure as hell did more for PAN than did Keith Christopher Rowley. And I'm going to tell you it now. Now, there were members of the PAN fraternity and PAN Trinbago sitting down in the parliament. They were sitting down up in the bleachers, looking on at this debate. And I turned up to them and I watched them with a smile. And I said to them, and I said back to the president, I said, President, I put a challenge to the PNM. You say you love PAN, or you've done more for PAN than anyone else. I said, when Kamala Prasad-Bissessar came into power in 2010, the first place prize was $1 million. It was the 50th anniversary of our independence. And because of this momentous occasion, Kamala Prasad-Bissessar decided this is our national instrument, and she wanted to do something special for the people who have toiled in the pan yards, to put us on the map, to give us all that they've given us, and to give us the pleasure we have had as Trinidad and Trinbagonians to listen to steel pan, not just here, but around the world. And she took that prize from $1 million to $2 million. And the PNM went back to $1 million. Then every single pan man would get a stipend. So once you belong to a proper certified band, you'll be given a stipend for the pan season. When the PNM lost power to Basio Pandey, that stipend was $200. Of course, $200 back then was worth a lot more than today. Basio Pandey came in, the United National Congress, and doubled that to $400. When Basio lost and Manning came back, he then went up again to $500. And when Kamala Prasad-Bissessar came into power, she took it from $500 to $1,000. So I put the challenge to the PNM. I said, if you love PAN so much, we are passing this bill here today. This is a momentous occasion. And I'm giving you the challenge. Take the prize money from $1 million back up to $2 million. Give the PAN members something to celebrate for not only being on the coat of arms, but for getting prize money. And do you know what the PNM did? When Keith Rowley came back into power, he took the stipend from $1,000 and they reduced it back down to $500. Isn't that incredible? And now coming on the eve of an election to Mama guide the population to raise it to $800. So I put the challenge again. If you did more for PAN than anyone else, then not only take it from $800 back to $1,000, but take it to $1,500 if you so love PAN. Because what the hell is $800 in Trinidad today when these PAN members have to spend 3 months playing PAN? What is $800 to them? Give them $1,500, give them $2,000. And I look back up at those sitting in the bleachers, and they all smile from ear to ear. We all smile from ear to ear. And I put that challenge. But I tell you, the PNM will not rise to that challenge, and they will not honor and give the PAN members that. Why not increase the amount of money you pay the bands to compete in Panorama? Increase that as well. I believe it's about $20,000 now, or $15,000 per band. What is $15,000 going to do for a band, or $20,000 going to do for a band? And then finally, what I said to them is that this is a total mama guy because you have been in power for 76% of the years that we have been independent since 1962. And if you love pan that much, you would not have lost the patent of the pan instrument to an American. Because that is what happened. We lost the official patent of the steel pan. And then the PNM came scrambling, having lost the patent and created something called a G-pan. It is barely being used by many pan bands. And I said, I have nothing against the G-pan. However, too little, too late. You have lost the patent for pan, the national instrument, the only instrument produced in the last invented in the last century. In the last century, in the 20th century. That is what has been the legacy of the PNM. Cutting pan, cutting stipend, losing the patent, and not doing a single thing to promote pan in this country, even down to the point where when Basio Pandey gave Pan Trinbago between 12 to 15 acres, I heard it was 3 more acres than 12, up to 15 acres of land in Trinity City, valued at over $75 million. He has taken it away from Pan Trinbago to give it to an Indian businessman to put down a cricket academy when the Brian Lara Cricket Academy is not even functioning to be a cricket academy. That is how much this Rowley PNM administration loves pan, where they take all that away from them and then want to give them a part of a building to share with the rest of the ministry and all those things. And they're not allowed to collect any rent or to collect any income from that building. But what they could have done on that 12 to 15 acres in Trin City is build a headquarters. They could have built a pan factory. They could have had festivals inside of there to raise money. They could have done a plethora of different activities to raise and build pan in this country. But what we see instead of that, instead of pan schools, instead of a government giving money to schools to buy pan, where schools have to go and sell barbecue tickets to buy pan, we see them cutting, taking away, while Japan have programs in place, schools in place, teaching Japanese citizens to play pan, to perform in parades, to make money and commercialize pan, and to come to Trinidad to play pan in the pan yards with our locals. And we welcome and love the Japanese. But come on, man. Pan is Trinbagonian, and we have been betrayed by this government.
Dr. Senator Leiter, you play cricket, right?
Yes, sir.
You used to open or you used to come in third, fourth, or fifth?
I used to come in third because I is a big hitter.
Oh.
And I used to come in and spin ball and I come in and spin ball because I could take a leg stump easy with my spin bowling. I'm a left-hander.
Oh.
So I used to get them fellas a kind of spin ball that they didn't know what going on, and boom, the leg stump gone.
Well, get this one quick question before you go, and Miss Georgia.
Why ask if I like cricket? We ain't talking about cricket tonight.
No, because that commentary you get it. You hit a 8. You hit a 6.
and I can keep going more. But that's the salient point. I think the closing, I will say.
No, wait. Before you go, wait. A quick question. Question from someone.
Yes.
Caribbean Soul said, Mr. Leiter, will a country be affected by a change of coat of arms and the money has the old coat of arms when doing foreign business? So they're talking about the change of the coat of arms on the money, and if our money have the old coat of arms, will that be affected if we are doing foreign business? I don't think so.
Well, no. The main thing is that there will have to be a lot of changes being made, right? So the passports will have to be changed, money will have to be changed, obviously, and signage in buildings and so on, certificates and so on. There'll be a lot of changes. Now, the government did indicate, in fairness, they did indicate that they would phase things out, right? So in the debate, they indicated they would phase certain things out. So when they run out of paper, run out of passport, run out of this, run out of that, they said that they would then bring the new passports out, new things out with the new coat of arms. You see, I have learned not to trust this government, not to believe in this government. And I sincerely believe that what will happen is it is the taxpayers, it is the citizens of this country who will pay for this change. And this change will be in the amounts of hundreds of millions of dollars to change out all the things that needs to be changed. And when that time comes, well, you will pay for your new passport, you will pay for your new driver's license, you will pay for all your certificates and so on. You have to pay for that. I think that's what's going to happen. But I mean, listen. At the end of the day, will we even get to the point of changing that coat of arms under this government? I don't know. I don't really believe they'll do it. Maybe they will, but they have passed the legislation to allow for the deadline to be in the beginning of 2016 to do this, but they've given themselves the power to extend it for as long as they want by negative resolution. Meaning,
not 16 means 26.
2026, you mean? You said 2016. 2026, you mean?
Sorry. 2026, I meant to
Yeah.
say, right?
Okay.
That's the deadline. First quarter 2026 is the deadline, but they are basically they have also put in that legislation that they can extend it without having to come back to the parliament. So they can just extend it to 2027, 2028. They can, right? So we'll see if it actually happens, or we'll see if it was just a stunt by this prime minister and his and his minions to distract people with a story about the Columbus ships and the colonial vestiges. I mean, if they wanted to change and get rid of all the colonial vestiges, Professor,
Yeah.
well, then they would have to get rid of the helmet
Yeah.
and the coat of arms. That was that's the Queen's helmet.
Correct.
They would have to get rid of the steering of the ship wheel and the palm tree. That was the English emblem for Tobago. They would even have to get rid of the Trinity Hills, because that is where the same three Columbus ships saw those three hills and call us La Trinity. In fact, they'll have to get rid of the name Trinidad, because it's Columbus called us Trinidad, right? And in fact, they'll have to get rid of the entire coat of arms, because a coat of arms is a colonial vestige. That is what the French and the English and the Germans and all of these people, or the Europeans, that's how they identify themselves. So we just took up the coat of arms because we were a colony of England. But you want to get rid of it, get rid of the whole damn coat of arms.
Correct.
Keep the scarlet ibis and the cocorico and the hummingbird. We good with that, right? We gotta get rid of all the other things. So that is absolute BS. I don't want to say what BS means because we're on the radio, but that was absolute BS. The seeing of the three ships and get rid of colonial vestiges, that is just trying to stoke the racial fire, which we don't need that in our country, right? And to try to mamagai people for a rationale in doing this in an election year. Listen, you want to do something in an election year, man? Really give the pan people their just due, man. Invest in the pan, man. Really make it our national instrument. Support factories. Support private sector persons going into factories, building factories. Support the pan player. I am telling you all this. I have a good friend, a past student from Fatima College. I don't want to call his name because I in the politics, I don't want to bring my friends into it. But he's a pan player. Every year he takes me into the renegade pan yard. And I sit down there and listen to the second best pan band in Trinidad and Tobago, just next to Phase 2 Pan Groove, right? Right. I don't want to hear no despas there, Professor.
I was going to get vexed with you, you know. I was going to get vexed with you. But I'm going to leave you tonight.
Nah. Yeah, you know, I love all of them, right? But the renegades who have been amazing, right? And this man takes me there every year. And do you know that he was literally broke, couldn't afford to buy food for his children. And one day he came to some of his schoolmates to say, I have an opportunity with PAN, but I need a little financial help to be able to do the documentation I need to do to be able to enter the United States. And we all chipped up. Not the government, you know. We all chipped up and raised the funds for him. And today, this man works on a cruise ship, plane PAN, for tourists. And doing extremely well.
Yep.
Making an excellent wage. And this country and this government did nothing to help him get there. What a shame and a disgrace it is that our national instrument has literally been taken away from us by an American. And it is Americans and Europeans we have to run to just to make money on this PAN. When you have a government who has abandoned PAN in this country.
Senator Leiter, it's always up.
I hope that give me 2 more runs.
You will get 10 in one. You will get 10 from one ball. Senator Leiter.
Make a record.
Yeah. It's always a pleasure, man, when you come in and join us on quick notice. You know, and you're always available. If you're not available, you just send us a message and tell you, listen, I'm not available, and we appreciate that very much from you. And listen, let me say something to you.
I know you called me the other day. I was out in the North Coast pulling up a redfish, boy.
Yeah, but listen to this, sir. Listen to this, sir.
Yeah.
When you come in power, I'm telling you ahead of time, today is the 27th of January 2025, Senator Damian Leiter. When you come in power, I know you'll be a very busy man and you'll have a lot to do. But don't forget, we here a little WZYE 95.9 FM in New Jersey, yeah?
All right. I will give a final challenge before I go.
Yeah.
Call me on the day of swearing in of the new Prime Minister. I'll take your call once I'm not in the ceremony, but sometime in the day, I will take your call.
All right. Challenge, yeah.
Let me something, brother. Because let me close by saying to you.
Yeah.
We are when you get into power, you're not a god. We are not gods. We have been put there by the people to serve the people. That is our job. And we must always remember that. Because too many times people go into power and they forget who put them there and what their purpose is to be there. And I want you to make sure that if ever I give the slightest bit of that, you just remind me what I told you tonight.
Yeah. We go keep your day. Don't worry yourself. So, Senator.
All right, and I'll take the hard questions from you.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Even if you had to hit me the hard questions, I'll take it from you.
No problem, man. We want to thank you so much, Senator.
Thank you, Senator.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks. All right, Uncle Tommy. All right, Professor. Take care, man.
All right, bye-bye.
Nice. Yeah. Same to you.
Miss Atlanta, what do you want?
My phone is on. It's
No, you go on. No, you go on.
Well, right. I was going to tell him, and you also, it's not when he gets into power, when he gets into office, so that the people know he comes to serve. Because the power can make right?
Okay.
That's what I was calling you to tell.
All right. Thank you. Tommy, have a call day. Folks, put closing comments in the chat and your closing voice note. Put closing comments in the chat and your closing voice note. Tommy, you have a call there?
Yes. Yes, hold on. Stand by.
That sound like Diana. Hello?
Hold on.
What's the topic?
We were talking about PAN we were talking about PAN and the coat of arms.
Tommy, you have to tell her to hold on. I'm gonna go for the quick break and come back.
We're gonna go to the top of the hour and you just hold on.
Hold on. We'll be right back. Folks, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Let's take this quick break and we'll be right back with the storm. I think that is storm, Tommy. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, when you come in, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us there at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. Storm, you're live.
Well, what's up, pros, everybody? Happy New Year and Merry Christmas and all that good stuff. So they said they want to change the coat of arms, right?
Yes.
I think Caribbean Soul touched on it like they're in my mind. So all these things, your passport, your ID card, you the consumer have to pay to get a new one. And if you have money, a substantial sum of money with the old thing on it, are they gonna take it?
They're gonna have to give dates, cut off dates.
They're gonna have to give dates.
Once the whole thing is a major process, and once that is done, they're gonna have to have specified times, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like they're going backward, but hey, it might be for the better. But I agree with Senator Leiter that I see Pan here, Japan, other places. They have gone and and they seem to appreciate it more and they treat it better. I was in the UK and on a street there in Croydon, a whole Pan side come out and they were playing some nice music and they were white people. The sound engineer was a black man. There were white people playing the Pan like a pop-up thing. How come we don't get that in Trinidad and Tobago? And I agree with him too. The stipend they're giving for the season, that's too small. That's too small. They need to pay them more, much more. We had that conversation before. Anselm agreed with you. Said 500 is plenty. What can you get for $500? In this climate now, they need more money than that. Right? So it was a very interesting conversation. I had to chime in because I now get back my passport. Right? So I'm gonna have to go and reapply for a new one again.
No, they're not gonna put the people under that pressure.
They ain't gonna put you under that pressure?
No. That I think they say they're not gonna put that stress on people or on the system right yet.
They'll wait till it expires. You're going to renew it, and then they'll probably.
Correct.
Well, that sounds better. Although I didn't have to pay for it because of my age, When I got it back, I didn't have to pay for it. So,
right.
And the next thing I'm waiting on now is my ID card and Slim, and I'm going to open my bank account. But if you need to open this bank account,
yes.
Okay. Huh? They need a light bill in my name. I said, but I don't live here. Hold on. Lord, Father, and a piece of Jesus. But I was listening to the conversation. It was very, very interesting. Hi, everybody.
Don't be a stranger. All right, thank you.
Okay, Storm.
Bye.
Thanks,
Thank
Storm.
All right, let me play this. Let me play this last voice note here before we go. Then I'm gonna give my closing voice note.
Okay. Wow. What's his name? Mr. Lyda? Mr. Lyda? How you spell that lie? How you spell that the first part of that name? L-Y or L-I-E? All right. Well, I'm glad you asked about the cricketer. Because sometimes it's only when things happen you doesn't understand why it happened. So it was a spin. You know to spin. Did I hear correctly? Because I'm trying to work and listen at the same time. Did I hear spin? The key word there is spin. Wasn't there a meeting? And the decision was made by the PAN people in choosing the options that were available. But you have a spinner come in here and will convince about 6.5 of them. Yeah. Or maybe 7 because that is 7 represented the match.
Oh no, why waste time?
Trinidad and Tobago, they come out and we go show them. And Trinidad and Tobago did come out because I think the 70% represented Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah.
Let's go.
So give me a block and put some water in my mouth and drink some water ice. Nice water. Come again. Waste of precious space.
Oh Lord, that's what you're doing. You're wasting our time this time of night.
Oh God, let me give my closing quote to me. The man in talk, Caribbean Soul, you're right, you know. You're right, you know. He in debunk nothing that the senator said, but he come to spill that googly guck. Yeah, boy. Anyway, Tommy, you know when I living up in Snake Valley, we used to have an outside latrine.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I will leave it there, as Amanda said.
Leave it right there.
I will leave it right there. Yeah, let me play my closing quote. Yeah? I will leave it there. Oh God, boy, Juju was spilling she guts.
Good morning, God. Today is Monday, Father, January 27th, and my heart overflows with gratitude as I wake up to another day you have prepared. Thank you for this new beginning, for your presence in my life, and for your unfailing love. Father, I am grateful for the weekend that has passed, for the moments of rest, joy, and learning. Every detail reminded me of how much you care for me and renew my strength. Today, I place this new week in your hands, trusting that your wisdom will guide every choice and step I take. Lord, help me live this day with faith, love, and hope. May I do my best today, leaving tomorrow in your care, knowing that your grace is sufficient for me. Inspire me to spread kindness and peace, being a light in the lives of everyone I encounter. Renew my strength, fill my heart with serenity, and strengthen my trust in you. May this day be blessed, full of accomplishments, and marked by your presence. Thank you, Father, for always being with me. May your will be done today and forever. Amen. Good morning.
From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent does not work hard, and for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, Tommy.
Ben Franklin says, there never was a good war or a bad peace. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror. You have to become that change you want to see. However, when you look at that mirror, if you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe. We'll see you tomorrow, God willing.
Thank you,
Good
Tommy.
night.
Okay, closing quote from Miss Georgia.
Mr. Gordon, Joseph, with all due respect, this is none of our opinions or anything. This is fact. Your prime minister was on a stage during a political party meeting, conference or something, and that is when we all heard about the PAN and the coat of arms and so forth. Right? What Mr. Lydell said as a citizen, you should want to be part, or every citizen should want to be part of the decision making of such monumentous or meaningful thing to the Trinbagonians. Um, some may not care, some may care, but it should have been something that the Trinbagonians, Pan Trinbago, don't speak for the whole of Trinidad and Tobago, right? They speak for the Pan players who are a part of the Trinbagonian community. Instead of we coming on here and being like children, we need to listen and understand and have some emotional intelligence. So yes, it might only have 43 people you see in here watching this, but other people go back and listen to it afterwards. And we share it to different people so we can let them know what's going on. So please, y'all, be a little mindful when you're making your contribution and song like if we have some common sense. Simple common sense. We don't need book sense for it.
Miss Georgia, thank you so very kind. Let me get a round of applause.
And common sense ain't common.
Huh?
Common sense ain't common.
Yeah, let me get you a round of applause for that. Take this, Miss Georgia. Take a round of applause. Let me get KFC and then I'll get a round of applause. Yeah, KFC. Go ahead. KFC.
Hi, good night, Mr. Washington, Uncle Toby, man. Until tomorrow, meet man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
And then did a red jersey and a red flag about greatest in piano, man. But make us suffer in silence, man. And tomorrow we meet again, man.
All right,
Yeah,
KFC.
man, love, man.
Love, bless.
All right, KFC.
Miss Atlanta, Miss Georgia, take this. Okay, Miss Georgia's closing comment is leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way by John C. Maxwell. Miss Atlanta closing comment. What defines us is how well we rise after falling. Thank you, God, Tommy. I don't know if I want to play this, but it's only a minute and 48 seconds, so I'll go play it.
My closing comments. I hope that these people who are these UNC till are dead and these PNM till are dead members going to the group meetings and so on, there are people who on the radio, who on the platforms who are saying, look, listen, don't take anything for granted. Don't take just because the leader say X, Y, Z and just run with it. We want to see things come into fruition because we ain't really want to be just hearing and nothing happens after. But you all are the ones and those who are the hosts and who are the mic to keep the thing alive. If the doctor say they're going to give $100 million for the crime-riddled areas, you in the groups there, make it an issue. What about that? What about that? Because there are some people who love the country, good, but not in no party and thing, You understand? But we want to see the good things that are said come to pass. All right? So please, work on these things now. And I feel that, you see the crime thing, boy, is because people feel, what the man say? Get rich young or die trying or something like that. And that's the attitude of some people. So I have no problem if they take out the picture when they are dealt with. I don't feel you're bound to put a face. But just how you're seeing billboards all over the place, you must see that too. You must see that too. Another one by the sad. It sounds kind of harsh, but that is how they are treating innocent people. Innocent people, that's how they are treating them. All right? So I could say more on that. Have a good night. Pray. God listens and helps.
All right. There we go. Closing quotes. And we are out of here. Nah, sometimes we get a little lenient. Caribbean Soul say politics is war without bloodshed, and war is politics without bloodshed. We already put this closing comment up. All right, guys, cut and paste comment. And I think that is it. Folks, we are out of here. See you guys tomorrow. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. How we gonna do this tonight?
All man strive to be happy. Relentless search for luxury. In search of peace and happiness, the human mind wouldn't rest. A constant nag within we soul, demanding respect from the world. We get the urge in different form, but luxury is the norm. Money is very essential, but can't buy peace of mind at all. We still like dogs without a bone if we have the money alone. Because appreciation plays on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because importance, if we are drive to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously. The feeling has no barrier. Race and class doesn't matter. Once you are alive, you in the game. You do anything to get a good name. Some wealthy men turn to suicide. Can't find food to feed their pride. The AIDS and cripple in the ring, fight to be like a king. Children become delinquent for lack of love from their parents. That's why appreciation is most important to man. Appreciation plays on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because important, if we are drive to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously. Solution to bad industrial relations. Employees will gladly draw their pay and do the job half the way. When workman feeling unwanted, the working spirit is daunted. He comes on the job and fool around. Production going down. Just make him feel significant. You get him do anything you want. A pat on the back is the best move for relations to improve. Because appreciation is on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because important, if we are drive to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously.